Welcome. Did I put the oh, sorry. There. And also, that. Did you get the thingy that says, like, hey, be the, like have a voice and be the co-host also if you want. I figured let's do a space where I actually do NFT contract readings. Readings. So let's see. Like home. Oh, that's not even difficult. What is it that's making you afraid from speaking? Can I call you Kenneth? Kenneth? Here, I'll put this. Kenneth? Kenneth! Kenneth! What the hell, Kenneth? I believe it. I mean, Kilo, Echo, November, Echo, Tango, Hotel. Not even close, transcriber. Not even close. I hope that you're not all tied up in contracts that you do not understand. Now, let me tell you why that's an interesting thing to say. No one should disagree with, well, I hope you're not tied up in contracts you don't understand. If you come in here with the contract, I will read the contract for you. You just have to put your faith in me, and I will tell you what the contracts say and what it means for you in the future. Lord of mercy, or whatever it is that fake Jamaican people say. You know? What are you afraid of, Kenneth? Let me try this. Every space is recorded. When you toggle that little record thing, what it means is, well, it's not just me, the host, that has the recording. It's also everyone else who's in the space. They'll have access to it afterwards too, but they're all recorded. If not that, then I can only assume you're sent here by Yoshi. That's what I thought. Welcome, Buffer Overlap Flow, to the space where I will read the NFT contract and tell you what it says for you in the future.
Oh, it's like a fortune telling. We're
It's
not
like
actually
an
going to learn.
NFT contract reading, man. You
Ah,
understand?
yes,
Lord have mercy on you, NFT.
understood. How much per minute am I paying here?
The first minute on the house, the second minute, $999. Every minute after that,
Copy. Well, you got my credit card already, so that's fine.
your credit card on
Yeah.
file before you even call in. Because I know it. I see it. I see it in the
What
contract.
do you see in my
Alright?
contract's future? Will I be a millionaire?
Look down at the read portion of the contract. Oh, don't you see in the read part around point 43 where it has a difference between the owner of the contract right
Wait,
now?
there's something we can read?
If you go to the etherscan.io and
Wait,
you press
what is that a
register,
website?
no, it's not a website. Sure, it's a website. I mean, for me, it's a simple way to converge with information over the ether. I mean, the HTTP 1.1.
Well, I don't get all these numbers, okay? Like you can transaction hashes
One is
or
the
something.
number that come after zero.
Hash goes with corned beef, okay? Potatoes and hash. That's hash.
I think you might be too Irish for the NFT scene. Is that okay?
Yes, Mick front run. Oh no, wait,
You
I'm not
just don't
the other.
have the melanin.
Never
You
mind.
should stick to the rapping, okay?
Yeah,
You go
this,
real fast with the iambic pentameter. No, none of us like your music, but it's really good.
uh, uh, uh,
We can see it as good. We don't enjoy it. We don't dance to it on the dance
no, it's
floor.
terrible. Yeah,
Terrible.
yeah, yeah.
Just awful. Right. It's a good idea, though, isn't it? Like NFT contract readings.
Love it. Yeah, that should be a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah,
We just need to like tailor profiles to it. I mean, really, if I just change the title a little bit, just don't even mention. I'm just gonna do contract. No, no, I'm gonna do ether scan.
tutorial or either
No, just
learn Web
readings.
3. How about that?
That just that, right? Like the crystal ball ether scan.
Okay.
Isn't
Well,
that enough? That's
nobody's going to
enticing.
join.
Where people are gonna be like, what the hell is that thing? What the? Well, I tell you,
Nobody's
because
going to
that's what
join.
it is.
They don't know how to use Etherscan. I mean, I've tried to.
What is the use of? What should I put instead?
Oh, I don't know. Are you trying to get people, or are you trying to get people to not show up?
I want people to show up.
Okay.
Like people should know.
Web.
This
Yeah.
whole thing is based off like, well, no one's gonna read the contract. Like, they
Learn.
can't see that.
Yeah.
Well,
Learn to earn or earn to learn Web 3. That's the kit ticket. Earn to learn. Yeah.
well, there was a point, and Web 3 referred to the semantic web.
Semantic web.
The semantic web, that was a real thing. You know the difference between a real thing and the non,
I like that
the
term.
bullshit,
I don't
right?
know if I'd ever heard that term
Lord of
before.
mercy. I don't think I have a good Lord of mercy. Can you help me with this?
Lord of mercy, Miss Cleo. I can't do Creole. Okay.
Okay. I miss
No,
Cleo,
Nolans.
and when
Yep,
I have
yeah,
sex
here in
with my
Nolans.
sister, wait, hold on.
No, yeah, that's more southern. Nolans, here in Nolans, mon chéri.
Oh,
Um,
that's actually
Papa do,
down
bon
here in
enfant.
in New Orleans.
You gotta
The
have the French drawl
the
in there, like
traditions
Paul.
the traditions from Haiti have been passed down. We know all
We,
about the
we,
voodoo and the hoodoo, and if you come here,
yeah,
we're gonna
and
tell you just what to do with your NFT.
the evil eye, and what's it? We take them mud
Evil.
bugs,
What if we change
crawfish,
it to
and we
evil
put them in a big old
NFTs?
boil, and make a po' boy sandwich and their coffee with chicory. I can't. That's really good.
You have to help me with this. Like we can do so much good and fun stuff. But is that a good title there? Evil NFT. Like
There you go. Hasn't changed for me.
it should change now.
Oh, there you go. It still says ether scan. Oh, there it goes.
Shut the fuck up. That's amazing.
The, the problem is there's probably an
I
evil
knew it would do
NFT
that.
company that makes the evil NFT, and they're a PFP project with a roadmap and all that stuff.
Right, but does this have it separated by the Unicode 3164? I don't
Um,
think no.
okay, probably not. They probably have no idea what Unicode means.
Okay, so check this out. if you really want to see how dangerous all this shit is, just do this. Just listen to me and do this.
Mm.
Go put a Unicode 085 anywhere, like in a web browser, like anywhere 085. Then just use a diacritic mark like a Unicode 300. That's going to be like an accent mark. Then you'll see it breaks it into two pieces.
Okay,
Delete whichever
zero
half
eight
that you're
five.
able to. After you do that, like use whatever is the force method to insert a new line. Copy the entirety of all that and just paste it into to infinity.
No, no. Troll hat? What does that even mean?
Aren't you on You're
When
on
you look
one
at
of the
that,
discords, I think.
I'm in a couple of ones that you gave me links to.
Did you see the one that the salaried one that
Yeah, that one I made the comment it was an acid trip. Yeah.
that was the idea.
Although the Clementine one was kind of nice, oh my darling.
Well, I don't
But
know what can you see there. Like I lost control of it on like day one.
oh, okay.
Well,
Um,
the thing, everybody's an admin on all the servers that
oh,
I do. Like, so people put their stupid bots with the what do you call it? Like um, it's not this, but like reserved roles. It's something close to that.
oh, in Discord, I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't know enough about.
I don't either. But you know what I mean. Like the thing where
Yeah.
it's like I'm just gonna say reserve roles. I know that's not right, but it's close enough. Like
Okay.
so, once that exists, I mean, think of how great their software is. If there are web hooked like integrated bots that actually control administrative powers.
Yeah. Right.
Which,
The
by the way, this is why I got kicked out of the like Pepe Liberation Army. They made like this fake administrator group for me,
hmm,
and so I'm like, oh, cool, this isn't an admin group. So I just broke it,
mm-hmm.
and I like so the one that was admin powers was called Bot Witch because they were so impressed with the dude who could put the bots. So I made myself a Bot Witch. I decreased their powers slightly, increased mine, and called myself dollar sign as in literal bot backslash space bitch. And then I took them out of my group and I took all of the bots out of my group and made a new channel.
Most of what I
That's
see.
that's what got me thrown out.
Oh, okay. Most of what I see, like on that Discord stuff, is that the X with a box in it, meaning it has unrecognized character. And then you posted ellipses like a ton of times. So I'm guessing you posted something different, but it's coming up as an ellipses, three dots.
You never know how it's going to render from place to place. But like, okay, I'm just in a Chrome browser. If I do Unicode 085, some places that's going to render as like a, you know how Unicode renders when it says the code inside of a box.
Yeah,
So that's
I
how it's
got.
doing right now for me. But on like Discord, it renders 85 as like a alien head.
Oh, I do not see an alien head on where I looked it up.
Can you do it in Discord? Like if you have a Discord open, put
Yeah.
85 in there and look.
How
But
do
then you
you
can't
just
send it.
manually put in a Unicode character? You have to you have to put something in front of it, right? Like a hotkey or
No, no. Unicode is like
just type it in like U dash.
for me.
Sorry.
For me, it's like I just do Control Shift U, and then that tells my keyboard, okay, we're in Unicode now. Like so, 85.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Control Shift U brings up a dialog box in Windows, so it does not do the same thing.
Can you open a character map?
I don't.
I
If
don't
I
know if I
could,
can.
I
I'm in an
don't know.
Ubuntu.
Like I can't
If I do
copy and
care, I
paste
have
it.
character map, and then I don't know how
When I
to
look
search.
it up, it has the results as null null control at,
Wait, just use the web
and then
browser. Like, just
yeah,
do.
but I can't copy and paste it. That's the problem.
No. I mean, in the web browser, just do Unicode 85.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Then it says like I got first result codetable.net, Unicode decimal code. I don't know why they put ampersand hash 85 codetable.net. Like, okay, they're just straight up wrong. So not that one. Oh, this next line NEL. Yeah, that. So that one, which you can copy pasta. Here, I'll just send it. Well, I'll just write it into a tweet. Did you see I canceled already someone's account? I'm working on the next one.
What's going on?
Oh, in here we're doing, like really cool NFT stuff. Namely, if you have a contract you don't understand, I'll understand it for you and tell you exactly how to shove it back in those motherfuckers' faces.
What does that mean? Like if I got my wallet drained or something?
If there's anything wrong with the contract at all, like if there's an artist, if there's an owner, like aside from it's like, aren't I the owner? Like if there's any bullshit like that, I
Are you on ETH?
Can you hear me?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Like I'm not on any side. I'm just having fun. I'm fucking around being the evil NFT reader. So you come for the free reading. It's free for the first minute, $999 the second minute.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not $999.
yeah, I mean, I'm actually on my alt account right now, just bouncing around. I got my wallet hacked a couple days ago, lost a pretty good chunk of change, and
That was me.
just
Sorry.
kind
Fuck off, Overflow. I'm sorry to hear that. It always sucks to lose a lot. Like, and it
of,
happens. I'm so sorry. It hurts so bad.
yeah, I mean, I've experienced similar pain before, I fucking bought a bunch of crypto last year and was up a pretty damn good amount and didn't cash any out and rode it all the way back down and it's been a rough fucking year and now this it's like I was already down bad, but it's like, yeah, I'm still here, I'm still pushing forward, I'm still in the space. I don't know how. I think I'm a psychopath, but
Well, I love your PFP.
oh, thank you. It's a rug. Um, this is my alt account.
I'm sorry. That was just such a. I love your PFP. Thanks. It's a rug. Like that was just such a pretty interaction.
Yeah, it's worth zero. I have 20 of them that I can't sell if you want any of them. But
Well,
Literally, my favorite
here's the
ones
thing.
are like that.
Okay, let me tell you the worst I experienced. Not it was before NFT, but it was bad. It was over at the Just hyphen Dice. Clam coin.
oh yeah, I don't know about that. Is it crypto?
Yeah, Clam was a crypto coin. Like it kind of, I guess it might be called a shit coin. I don't think it would be called that exactly. It's just somebody pulled the floor. It was a rug, is what is what it was.
Pump
Um,
and dump?
so Just Dice is still up. Did you ever play 999 Dice? Any of the high low like
Are those
auction
gambling games?
gambling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I the only
So
gambling I've really
here's what I actually did this. Like smart as I am, and I'm pretty smart when it comes to numbers. Um, I actually fell for the Monte Carlo fallacy. That's Oh well, it was black that time. Oh, it was black twice. It was black three times. The next one's got to be red. It was black four times. The next one's got to be, and so on. And I threw away 175,000 United States dollars in Bitcoin. on a high-low
Wow,
table.
that's wild. I've definitely done some stuff like that. Haven't lost that much, but yeah, that's when was that?
This is about 2014. So keep in mind, when I throw away the 175, I have just before that thrown away 100,000. And
Was
before
it
that,
was it a hundred
50,000.
thousand
Before
at
that,
the
25. Before that,
At the time,
12.5. Before that, like
imagine what it would
doubling
be
it every
today.
time. But then you see, that was the last one because I couldn't double the 100. That's why it was the last one.
Did
what
you
do
get
you
like really smart in the last like 6 years? Like this was incredibly dumb what you did. No, you know,
My exact words: this is a terrible thing I have just done.
Yeah,
I've done similar things, but yeah, not smart. Sorry.
I've definitely done similar things. Soul, that's how they get you on those gambling games, though. I played Soul Crash or whatever. It's like, oh, it's been red fucking 7 times in a row. This one's gotta be green. And
This one's
fucking,
gotta be green, right? Like, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's how you
But
lose
it
money.
doesn't.
But
Like,
were you spending 100,000 at the time? That's the value of it in Bitcoin?
well, I had enough to do that up to see. I got to 100, but then I couldn't double it. So that's why my last bet was 175.
What do you mean by you couldn't double it?
Like, I didn't have 200.
Yeah, they let you double or nothing or something, right? To
That's how
roll it
my
over.
strategy, quote unquote, strategy works. Like, I had this little program that I wrote and everything. Like, well, how much do I have? So I have to, over 13, like, the 13th will be the last one that I can do. So that means it meant nothing. It just made me feel like I was doing math.
Right.
So was this like you literally had you were doing like $100,000 bet at the time?
Look at me. Like, there's no filters in my photo. Like, I'm a little princess bitch. For real. Like, I'm a spoiled little nothing princess that lives in a tower.
So are you like you were loaded or something in 2014? You had that much money?
I mean, if you call 175,000 in Bitcoin loaded, I mean, I'm messing around. Yes. Like, I said that to my mother. I said, it is a horrible thing that I have just done.
Damn. So how did you get that much to start with? Like what's your story?
Money. I bought it with money.
Okay, so I'm confused on the value here. You spent I don't get it. You had a
I
hundred
just wanted to gamble. And, like, the way to do that was with Dogecoin. At the time, it was Dogecoin, Clamcoin, Litecoin, or the real one at the time, Bitcoin.
I don't
and you
remember Camcoin at all. All those others I was playing with, well, mostly Bitcoin back then, but Clamcoin I do not remember.
so you
Clamcoin is still alive at
Is it?
just-dice.com. Do not go there.
Yeah,
yeah, I won't. I just had to quit gambling because I've been a degenerate for the last 4 months. I
Don't
haven't.
let them push that shit on you. That degen shit.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no,
you're
they
no
already did.
degen,
It's
and your
too late,
PFP
bro.
is badass.
I'm a degen, bro. Trust me. If I
No, you're
like,
not.
I could sit here and tell you a story about why I'm a degen for fucking 3 hours, but
175, 100, 50, 25, 12. Add all these together.
how much total? You literally like wasted like almost a half a million. Or
Almost
is
a
it?
half a million United States dollars.
I've thought about doing this. When I worked at Circle K, I would load the ATMs and you'd have like 50 grand in cash. And I thought if I just go to the fucking, uh, as the manager, if I go to the fucking casino, put it all on black, I double my money and then I put it back, no problem. I, I was very, I considered this heavily and
Love
then
it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it, obviously. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh man.
If only
I,
there was a smart enough contract. Like, oh, for every bet the artist makes.
Because here's the thing, the other thing can happen, right? Like where you lose. And then that's a big
No.
problem.
What? Like, it
Yeah.
proves it to you how? Like, the hash is, oh, trust us. Like, we're going to use this overly complex, still pseudo random.
Pseudo.
So,
Yeah.
pseudo random. When I ran a gambling site, which I didn't, I would have had a little thing. Okay, I would have set this right over here and put a sensor on top of it, which I just did. And then from across the room, I would have thrown a little marble. And where that landed, that would have affected the scale that this is on. And that would have created something closer to randomness from pseudo randomness.
Still not random, but yes, agreed.
Still not random.
Yeah.
Closer. But when you're getting, well, here's half of the hash, and then come back tomorrow to check it out because everybody's going to do that. Smart contracts 1.0.
Damn, yeah.
I don't know why you would trust those games to be even legit, right? Like they say they're
Well,
pseudo random, but they could be completely against you. The
they
odds.
are completely against you.
Yeah, of
Of
course they
course
are.
they are. Of course
Yeah,
they are.
it's designed to make you fail. But like, was that like your whole net worth you spent, or did you have like a bunch?
Fuck no. Look at me. Do I look like I'm under stress? Do I look like I'm able
No.
to like take a picture of myself where I look like a doll?
Yeah, you look a lot better than me right now, let me tell you.
Well,
Um,
I look dead. Like
I look
So,
better.
Lana, don't
I
get down. Like I'm broke too, but I'm still overall in good spirits. You don't need money.
so I figured out where to put money. Overflow. I
Oh,
know you didn't believe
yeah.
me on the turkey futures.
The fucking turkeys. If you, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but I found something better.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Bioglass.
Oy.
I know, it sounds stupid as hell, right? But this is
Mm-hmm.
actually the last investment I will make. Bioglass. Right now, hold on, I've written this
Isn't that
down.
fiber stuff that's like super strong, but they're making Teflon
So,
nanotubes?
Bioglass 45S5. It's both a scaffold for itself and itself. This will be used for bone grafts, for pretty much any piece of the human body that's destroyed. This is literally going to be an injection to cure a broken bone. Like, and guess who owns the patent? The University of Florida. So yeah, no problems with that. Like,
How does that happen? How do they own a patent like that?
I didn't stop to ask that question yet, but I will. It's just, here's how I got there. I'm gonna go as fast as possible.
Well,
I was like, okay, well, in front of me, there's like a can, and it says like, okay, there's like like high fructose corn syrup, caramel tomatoes. Why do I think that, Matt? Oh, pandemic. Yeah, people are gonna need pets. Like, so they're gonna need there's gonna be a upsurge in pet purchases, and they're gonna need food, like giant bags of food that last for a long time. That's gonna need heirloom, sun dried tomatoes. And then I was like, wait a minute, no. The pandemic, people have been going to doctors. People are sick. People have cancer right now. They haven't gone to the doctor. Then I started looking into what in the hell has been developed, what's going to be used to treat stuff like bone cancer, and it's this Bioglass 45S5.
if it works. So how do you invest in something like this? I'm guessing it's not a public stock.
You do not invest in the company whose name starts with a G, I think. You invest in the futures for the actual substance. There's a substance that will be mixed with, I think, a couple of. I mean, I was guessing this at the time. Not mercury, of course. Oh, titanium. Of course, I was thinking like tooth fillings because nobody's gone to the dentist. Like, I was thinking, okay, like what's going to be the new thing that's going to fill teeth, right? Like, so what's the new porcelain mixture? It's going to
Yeah.
be this. This is it. And what's so weird about this, it decays if the body pushes for, like, well, the body's going to regrow these cells. So it's essentially stem cells that get the fuck out of the way do no harm, and are biodegradable and aren't carcinogenic.
What's it made out of?
Glass.
Glass. I don't know. How is that stem cells? Like organic? If it's made out of
But
like
because of the
rock.
scaffolding, look up bioglass scaffolding.
Okay. Well, you're saying glass, but it's not like
But it
sand
is.
that has been heated to make actual glass because that's made out of rock,
In order for it to
silicate or
to
whatever.
move, it has to be at 600 to 700 degrees Celsius. That's what the scaffolding is for. So if you want to figure this out, like I haven't yet, like invest just in the manufacturers of the scaffolding or just in the manufacturers of the substance. I don't know. Like again, the scaffolding is made out of itself.
Under Google, the first thing, bioglass bong comes up.
Bong?
That's
Yeah.
gay.
Oh, that's
I'm
the
just
first
kidding. I'm
Google.
immediately looking. But biogas 45S5.
Yeah, bioactive glass is a group of surface reacting glass ceramics.
Uh huh.
Weird.
Weird. Yeah. Take a look. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell
Did
me
they
I
do
was
that?
wrong about turkey futures when I bought them 3 months ago.
I never said you were wrong about turkey futures.
Yeah, that you continue to say it. Like,
I
and
said
I
I am not.
wasn't.
I
What's
never
turkey?
said you were wrong.
So here's why turkey futures. Um, turkeys work.
Thanksgiving.
That's it. Like turkeys just work.
Gobble.
Wait, that's literally it? They're just fucking.
And
The price of
then
turkey's going
right
up?
now, what's happening? They all just got bird flu.
Who
All
did?
you're going to see on the television, and remember, Zoe told you this.
Wait, time
All
out.
you're going to see is where are all the turkeys? Well, it looks like I don't know. Jip over there, is that a name? Jip over there has got
Old Jip. Yeah.
Jip over there is the scoop, and after that it'll be Trad with sport. Is Trad a name? After Jip tells you the scoop about the bird flu and why I've got no turkeys this Thanksgiving, and probably I don't know. Do you guys have game hens on? No, you're poor, right? So you have turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, you won't
I'm
have
here
any
with I'm
ones
here
in that
talking
either
to
because we
Flip.
got
He
bird
he
flu.
works at the local
And then
Tyson's plant, and he's saying that all them turkeys just got up and sick and died. I can't believe it. Now what are we
and
gonna
then
eat for
Trad.
Thanksgiving?
Here's Trad with the sports. Please don't shoot any turkeys and send them to me. Uh, because they got the bird flu. I know you think that the wild turkeys are different. I'll take bottles of wild turkey, but don't send me in them wild turkeys. They got the bird flu.
I heard that Biden was pardoning a couple of turkeys for Thanksgiving. We could eat them, and he's going to give them
I don't
pardons.
want to hear a word about Osama bin Laden. All right,
Yeah,
Wait, so you're saying that this Thanksgiving, all the turkeys are gonna get bird flu and there's just
they
gonna be.
already have it. Like
So
it's
that,
just not, nobody's noticed yet because like I'm just way smarter than like everybody you've ever met. Look it up right now. Look up turkey bird flu. I promise you, like by the time it's Thanksgiving, all you will see on the news is, well, there's still no turkeys, like because there won't. They're already the price has gone from about like $2 in 2020 per pound to $6.50 per pound in 2022 because I don't know why initially, and now we kind of do. They all have bird flu.
damn, 4 days ago, nationwide bird flu. Yeah, that's wild.
I got one
You
4 hours ago.
you can still take all of your money out of crypto and put them in turkey futures.
Wait,
You will
what?
make a
First,
fucking killing. It's good. Like 650 now. I promise it will peak around 20.
Wait, where is Turkey Futures? What platform are you using for
yeah,
this?
that's the difficult part, right? Like, yeah,
You're talking to a
Overkill
degenerate.
permission to say my Jew.
You're
my
what?
yeah. You go ahead. You have my
I'm using my
permission.
Jew.
What is that?
Your broker. She has a stockbroker that does this.
Oh, you're Jew. Okay. Um. So yeah. So how would
It's
I
just my
do it?
accountant like handles all this shit for me. It's Merrill Lynch is what it like. Really, that's the answer. Merrill Lynch for me. But I can find
I
it
have
for
an
you
account with Edward
directly
Jones.
on Turkey
Yeah.
meat futures. No, let's do options because who knows? Like, I don't know. Like,
We're not going to short the turkey market.
well, fuck. I mean, it would be irresponsible not to. Okay, I hear myself. Turkey meat futures.
The futures market doesn't do options, does it?
Well, when
Like with
your
short
best
for the
Jewish
moment?
friend is saying, "Are you going to short the turkey market?" Like, when it's your best Jewish
Well,
friend, then it's like you have to look
am I
inside.
your best Jewish friend? I'm honored.
Oh, people also ask, will there be a turkey shortage this Thanksgiving 2020? The good news is that deli meat should eventually catch up, and the USDA is not anticipating a turkey shortage for Thanksgiving.
All right.
Gardeski said consumers should think about placing their turkey orders early this year, just in case. Copyright 2022, I swear to Christ it says this. Copyright 2022 WCCO via CNN News Source.
This is from yesterday. It says bird flu means your turkey dinner will cost more this Thanksgiving. Here's what to know. And
No, 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 no,
blah, blah,
no.
blah.
I'm
Bird
looking
flu.
at a non-retard source. I know.
Wait,
Is that a thing?
hang
I've
on, hang
never
on.
heard of that.
How do you get non-retard
Yeah.
sources?
What is this non-retard?
Okay.
Is that like flame retardant and
WHOOGLE dot SDF.org, or just search Google and find a good search engine.
.org?
you pull it up Forbes.
Google.
It's not just inflation. Avian flu will pump up the prices of Thanksgiving turkeys. It's legit. There's news stories,
I've
but yeah, and it's
literally been invested and have watched it go up. Like, I was invested all over the place. I happened to pick turkey futures back in 2020. I had a little bit in, so my Jew, excuse that, kept putting more in because he's a fucking non-Mormon, and excuse that. Um, Mormons know how to make money. Like, what am I talking about? Mormons.
yeah, Mormons are all right. They're preppers.
Hang on, Google.org does not work for me.
Google WHOOGLE dot SDF Super Dimension Fortress or
Oh,
Sierra
good
Delta
Lord.
Foxtrot
Do not
.org.
click on it. Don't do it.
Wait, what? Are you draining my wallet?
No,
No,
but
my
it's
address
still
is 17161 Alva Road.
I'm gullible. Don't.
Volva Road,
You mean
really?
you're?
Might as well live in Vagina Lane.
No, I'm serious. Like the way to search properly, use Searx then. SEARX. Use something other from a search engine.
What is
I'll
that?
put
What do
something in
you
the
type
next.
in to get that Google? It's like a backslash a command for Google that shows you how it's searching. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
Somebody showed me it. I'd have to look it up.
no, it's so easy. Like you think that, oh, it's like something Zoe put. It's nefarious. No, it's not. It's just a fucking independent search engine that doesn't. It's just Google. Like, anybody can make a Google.
When you said .sdf is when I went, oh boy, because
I
I
know,
our
because
eyebrows.
what? Look at SDF. Like, it straight up has nothing nefarious in its code. Like, it's all
No, but you're
transparent.
taking the
Nothing runs on your end.
right. You're down to okay. It's fine. I shouldn't have said
Oh,
anything, but it was a groan.
it's no, what is it called?
No, this
Library
poor guy
of
who
Bibble.
who doesn't he doesn't old talk based
No, no, the Bibble.
games
You
of
know,
the town. What?
the Bibble, like
What is that?
the library of Bibble.
Oh, Babel. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so, Solana over there. What do I call you? Solana Spacer.
Yeah, just call me Spacer or
Hi,
something. I don't know.
Spacer.
This isn't my real
You can call me Zoe.
Zoe. Nice. This isn't an alt account because Twitter has taken away my privilege to search for spaces, so I had to create an alt account in order to get that privilege back.
So I got suspended finally.
You did for
Not
the
not really.
bio stuff. Okay.
Somebody wrote a tweet from my account. It was almost good too. It was this. It was at Elon Musk. I want you, but it's spelled YOU. -1% inside of me. So you see the problem is there. Like,
No,
I
wait.
would have spelled you with a U. I also wouldn't have said that because it's just not smart enough. It's just
Yeah.
too, you know what I mean? Like, also, everyone else in my immediate circle of little birds who got the same, by the way, like, our like punishment, 12 hours of not being able to XYZ, where we definitely were immediately able to do everything. Totally fit. But everybody else, their like message, their tweet was just blank.
They said it was harassment, or
Yeah, like it was
it doesn't even make sense.
well, I'll put it right in the nest.
Like -1% inside of me would be outside of me. Like that is not. How's that? Like they
Well,
didn't even think
it
about
was from when I did a reading of Hyperloop by Elon Musk in a
it.
space,
Right.
and he actually said that like that. So this tube, oh my god, this tube will um the thing that goes into the tube, it'll require -1% of the length of the tube because the paper is nonsense and Elon Musk, you're a fraud.
No.
And I'm still happy to say that. I'm not happy to say something like, and this is me saying what I like. I didn't write this. I would never write something like this. Like at Elon Musk, I want you -1% inside of me. I get the concept. It's not bad, but it's just wouldn't I kind of wouldn't I embed that idea in something smart?
Well, yeah, it doesn't make sense. But then also, it's not harassment in any way, so it's weird that you got in trouble for that.
And I also didn't. And everybody else who's like a friend, like they had just a blank tweet. Like so they were wondering about it. It was a retweet of something that never happened. I checked the fuck out of this. Like in the archive, that is the way back. I checked every Nitter instance. I checked every like.
Yeah.
I never wrote it. I already knew just from looking at it because it said, "I want you, YOU."
If
Like
something,
on a postmodern shitpost, no, I'm
hmm,
not gonna write YOU.
well, if something is deleted from Twitter, it won't. It'll also go from Knitter, won't it? Like that's just Twitter without Java,
No,
right? What's the
not
difference?
not every knitter. No, like, it depends on how they're configured.
Oh boy. Okay.
I know we're getting really close to.
So, how did you get so smart?
That's a good question. I'd like to
That
know.
is such a good question. I guess I got smart by paying attention. I mean, I went to school, but when I was at school, I quickly learned my lesson. I stopped going to school, but then I went back for a little bit just in order to get access over the land.
So you're saying it was your parents then?
No, I'm saying I'm speaking right now, and I am a pentameter. It's like something that I can't stop, but also I can't stand it. There it goes again.
Why art thou speaking this way?
Wherefore art thou when I'm not? That's a better question. No, that's gay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, though? I mean, you do it each day. It's really hard to stop once you start, wouldn't you say?
Mm, it is, in fact, I would say, tis true. Saint Squibbins Day, my
But
dear.
stop, like, being so conscious that you're performing for an audience because you're not, really. I
Uh,
mean, yeah, there's some of us here, but none of us are feeling that kind of pressure, and you shouldn't either. I mean, this is not astral and it's not corporeal, and fuck if it's ether, right?
God damn it.
It's
No.
not night, it's not day. This isn't right, it's not wrong.
Are
It's
you guys
something in the
trying
middle.
to
It's that
me
way,
out?
that middle path, that thing in between that was written about by, I want to say, who wrote Lisa Green? Thank you, thank you.
Okay, you're way better than me, and I can't follow that shit. So good job. Clap, clap, clap.
Well, if you want to destroy my sweater,
Damn
Wait,
it.
swallow.
I don't know if you guys are speaking in code, but I just quit smoking weed a couple days ago and I don't understand.
Bad time to quit, but we
Wait.
weren't really code,
That's
yeah. Poetry.
hold on.
Sorry.
Um, how are you doing with that? I know that can be rough.
Yeah, I've been smoking like every day for 10 years straight. Took a couple breaks on like vacation and probation a couple times, but yeah, pretty much just been smoking 10 years straight, been doing dabs for the last year straight pretty much every day, and had to just take a break for honestly like financial reasons and just to kind of figure my shit out. I've been making too many dumb plays over the last 5 months, and I need to put my head on straight, I guess, is what my reasoning is.
You make music
How do you know?
because you're too good at it to not do it. Like, obviously, you probably have used reason, but you graduated to what am I gonna say? You Cubase.
Yeah, I started on Cubase. I moved to FL Studio, and I haven't
Me
made.
too. FL Studio for life.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't made
Yeah.
music in like a year or so, probably a little bit longer. Since I got into NFTs and crypto, I haven't really made any music.
Isn't that amazing? Like, as we get into this like artist community, then we stop actually making the shit that's supposed to be supported by
It
Well,
was
I
opposite for me. Like I never made music before I got into this stuff.
oh,
bullshit overflow.
Well, okay, I'd listen to music, but I didn't produce or create.
Bullshit.
yeah, I started. I had a friend of mine pirated FL Studio onto my laptop, and once I got a new computer, I had to rebuy it. So I didn't really have.
Whoa! You're stealing the song. I'm just kidding. Nobody's ever paid for FL Studio. Like, high five. Like, I've every song that I've released professionally, I've produced and mastered in FL Studio. Like, outside of that, sure, I end up in Audacity, but um, like, don't feel like that's some sort of like, oh, I should pay for it. Like, no, you shouldn't. Like, fucking
No,
rip it off BitTorrent like a normal person.
no. Pirate Bay still work?
Yeah, I probably should get it again. I mean, I got a keyboard. I got a really nice computer here. When I was making music, I was kind of limited because I was on a shitty laptop, was getting low latency on everything, and couldn't really do what I wanted to do. But now I got a nice computer, and I don't even have FL Studio. I make art now. I've been doing one of
Apple?
one. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing one of one art.
No, it's not Apple. It's a Hewlett Packard Dell.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, FL Studio is that's not Apple. That's
it,
Fruity
It
Loops.
runs
Okay,
on both.
yeah, it can be both. But yeah, my computer is Windows. I got an Alienware computer that I got.
Okay, I had an
okay.
Alienware for a while. Like, the way that I paid for my studio was counting cards at the Indian casino. This is
What?
true.
By yourself?
Yeah, like I mean, I calculated an 11% chance of success
How
overall.
many decks?
Two decks, but
You played 2 decks?
a $100 minimum bet.
Oh fuck.
I
Jesus.
know,
There's
right?
no way. How many hours do you have to sit at that fucking table before
How
you
much
turn on the
money am I making is the question you should be asking.
right? And what's the margin? Like by yourself is no way to count cards, from what I understand.
Wait,
This is
why?
during that 3 months that I'm working at the DCMA,
Fucking grind is what it is. It's a
What's
day job.
what's the
where I'm
DC?
making an unholy $10,000 a week.
Jeez.
Okay, that's pretty good.
On what?
Well,
I
I
was
guess.
just making a database for this is a
Oh,
branch of the government that handles the contracts between the Department of Defense and the private sector.
Damn. So you are smart.
Yeah, I'm a genius, but I'm stupid as hell most of the time in most things.
Well, yeah, that's how I like to feel. I like people to think I'm an idiot, so when I say something smart, it surprises them.
I want to develop that skill. Like, usually we call it like bimboing.
Yeah, no, people literally think I'm stupid, and then I spit some facts, and they're like, "What?"
you gotta bide
If
your
I
time.
ask what your favorite color is, then
I
I don't have to because it's definitely green.
wow.
Your
I
favorite
mean,
number is 6.
no, it's 3.
You sure about that?
It's 8.
I mean, my like favorite is a hard word. So, I mean, my favorite
Were
color
you
changed
born this month?
next month.
Oh, me too.
Oh, damn, then I was way off.
Yeah,
This is cold reading, like, of course.
I'm hard to read sometimes. But yeah, I
You
mean,
read books. You like Darren Brown. You hate Chris Angel.
I'm
I
seeing a
don't.
relative with a name with the J. John, Jimmy, Jeremiah.
Tolkien. It's
What?
Tolkien.
You guys are like kind of
Isn't
close,
it
but not.
Tolkien?
No, it's not Token. I don't know what Darren Brown or Chris Angel is, and I don't like reading.
You don't like
Hmm,
reading?
you were
I
way
don't.
off on this one.
I don't like pick up books and like read through whole books or anything. That's never really been my thing. I wasn't really the
YouTube.
best in school. Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, Chris Hawkins.
No,
Dude,
not familiar.
Richard Dawkins. Sam Harris.
That sounds. All those sound familiar, but like I just.
Alan Watts. Timothy Leary.
are you reading me or him? Because it,
Column A, column B.
yeah, all of those are red flags for me, but not him, I think.
I mean, my name does start with a J. You guys got that one right.
That's fine. I'm not trying to, like, drop any documents. Like, I mean, this is all straight up. I am sitting here, like, headphones. Like, I have so many cords wrapped around me. Like, I'm not, like, hacking away at a keyboard. And also, I think looking people up is gross.
Yeah,
Could you look me up from this account? Like, like you could figure.
Nah.
no.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
let me, like, just theoretically. Okay. Like, because you do a single hyphen, you probably use an Android.
No. What do you mean a single hyphen? Oh, on my bio.
Yeah. Trader
No,
//
I I
collector of
actually did this.
NFTs.
I did this to trick people
Stop.
because I
Stop.
have. All right.
Okay, go on.
I have like 4 alt accounts, and the only reason I'm on my fourth alt account is because I can't search for spaces anymore.
So you
So
have an iPhone 12.
I think it's. I don't know exactly. It might be a 13.
It is a 13. It's a 13 Max Pro.
She doesn't know that.
I do know that.
You're crazy.
No.
You know that. I don't even know that. Let me find out. It's a 12 Pro Max. So you're right the first time.
Well, you told me
Bro.
it was a 13. You see what I'm doing here? Like,
Yeah,
I didn't know anything from the single hyphen.
you're giving out the information is
Right.
what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like,
Uh,
I'm feeling a name that begins with
Yeah.
P.
Jeremy
It's
Jonathan.
Peter. And Peter came to an untime. Wait. Peter has something to say.
Some
I I feel him
yeah, I feel
wait, him and her? Peter and Sarah.
you had a relative that you
This is
were
freaky, right?
that
Peter
died.
and Sarah.
You know, you're like, what? Of course.
Are we
Everybody has
okay?
it. Yeah.
I don't. I don't know a Peter or a Sarah.
You don't know a Peter or a Sarah?
Not off the top of my head. Maybe a
That's
long time ago.
and if you strike out the whole time, you just make shit up. It's like, oh well, they're saying that they knew
I'm
you.
not
Distant.
striking out with Peter and Sarah.
Oh, whatever. It's silly though. Like
I have a unique name. It's not a name that you hear from most people.
Jonah,
No,
No, not
that's a
Jonah.
common name.
It's Johann.
No,
Johan. He said it
that
started with a J.
yeah. Well, when you said Johan, I got subtitles.
Jeremiah.
You guys are too much for me, so I'm. I actually am reading right now because I couldn't keep up with what you
Sorry.
were saying earlier, so I had to subtitle it.
Well,
But when you
don't
said,
yeah, don't get nerd. This
See
is
why I
all our
went with
shit.
Peter, Sarah, Jeremiah?
Don't believe the yeah. We want you to believe that we're spooky hackers that wear hoodies and
No,
shit.
I am a spooky hacker. Like, like cold reading is my art form. People will call it social engineering, but those people suck at it so bad that they have to lie and like do the thing where it's like boop 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 boop. Oh hi, I'm a customer. Like I demand to know your employee number. And what is the number of this station? Like, oh, it's this. Like, brr, they call another one. Hi, this is this number from this station. Like, cool trick, dude. Like, cool lie.
Yeah, all it takes is a little bit of a knowledge, and then it doesn't work anymore. The whole spell is broken.
Do you do you live in? Did you live in? You live in Florida? No,
No,
New Jersey.
no,
Wait,
Well, he's West
you
Coast.
don't live
Look
in
at the accent.
California.
huh?
You don't live in
He's West Coast.
California,
Yes.
No, East Coast. Well, not East
Oh,
Coast.
fuck.
but
Midwest.
not in. Okay, well, you really don't have a Pierre and a Sierra that live in Louisiana?
No, you guys are way off now.
No, just me. I'm the only one doing this.
Oh, sorry.
From the
Like
Chicagoland
Overflow
area
there
up in
doesn't
Michigan.
believe in anything I do.
He likes the White Sox or the Packers.
No,
No,
Mets, if anything.
I'm not really a baseball guy. I played t-ball,
There
baseball
we go.
a couple years.
T-ball is an East Coast thing. They didn't do that in the Midwest. It was soccer out here.
We've already been that it is
No,
East
I
Coast,
played
but like
soccer.
saying Mets,
I played soccer and baseball or
so
t.
Yankees,
Okay.
No,
No, no, no.
Albany.
New York's not the Midwest, is
The
it?
Twins, Minnesota Twins.
I know. So I'm gonna confidently go with Iowa, the
Nah,
place with the
honestly,
potatoes.
I
Yeah,
forgot Iowa was a state.
you're channeling me again. If you say Ken Kesey and fucking the Merry Pranksters or some shit, we'll freak out.
Oh, so you forget what this is for.
What is it
Oh,
for?
are you both ganging up on me? Is that what's happening? Damn it! It's a man
No,
in the, I'm the
no,
man in
it's
the middle.
just if I say Idaho, the place with the potatoes, then
Yeah.
that doesn't give me the leeway that Iowa, the place with the potatoes, does. Because if they
Yes.
say it's not Iowa that has the potato,
I'm from Iowa. I know how the psychology on Iowa
thank
works. Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know much about Iowa, Idaho, Nebraska, Delaware. Those are all kind of just blur states, you know.
Delaware.
Well,
No,
wait,
never been there.
is sneezing contagious the way that yawning is?
I don't think so.
You're
Don't
from
believe it.
Ohio.
No, I hate Ohio.
Why?
Because he's
Because
from Indiana.
close. But no,
Oklahoma.
I used to sneeze one time, but
Is
now
it?
every time I sneeze, it goes in twos.
If you sneeze with your eyes
You're not
open, your
from a
head
place that has
explodes.
two states, right?
What do you mean two states?
Okay, you're from South Carolina.
No. I said Midwest, didn't I?
Doesn't matter. You're from Oklahoma. It doesn't matter. I'm fucking around.
Um, I got an ex-girlfriend that moved to Oklahoma.
Well, I
From
said
where?
Chicagoland, so he's definitely Illinois, right? But he doesn't
Overflow.
have the accent. But
I
he doesn't
just,
have that.
I just,
Mm,
I just got a clean from where?
Oh, did
well,
you
what
want
is it?
to answer from where?
No, don't actually answer it. Like I'm messing around. Like, by the way, like I really do live in North County of San Diego. This my real address is 17161 Alva Road with a V, Alva.
Hmm.
It's a giant condo complex. And what's so cool about here is like it's surrounded by all these retirement communities, like 55 and up, but this one in the middle, this one isn't.
How close to the beach?
About 5 to 10 miles, which is about 50 to 100 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, in traffic.
I've only been to Cali once.
Best surfing I ever did was in San Diego, but I was terrible at it.
If you're from Austin, Texas, I'm gonna kill everyone in the world.
I've never been to Texas.
Nobody says Texas is the Midwest.
Nah,
Well,
Texas.
then what's your guess, Overflow?
I'm gonna say Wisconsin. He's a Badger.
Mm-mm.
I mean, there's only 50 states. You guys have said half of them.
Michigan.
No,
He
I
said it
mean
was close to Indiana. It's either it's not Ohio, so it's got to be.
But you're
Michigan.
assuming that it's not somewhere
He said
from
it's
the
not.
peninsula, like from the right. You're assuming it's not from the peninsula
What peninsula?
I think it's a little silly to just guess random states, right? Like, how is this cold reading?
because at some point I said Oklahoma to get a pool, and they said I have a girlfriend who moved to there. At which point I could have uninterrupted said from where.
You did.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
don't
you
blame your
wouldn't have said
crappy
Louisiana. You would have said
Missouri.
Crayfish.
that's it.
Nah, I've never been to Missouri.
From
Not once.
The loot, and I'm proud.
I
Or the
don't.
country grandma.
Not once. My uncle lived in Arkansas.
I lived in Arkansas for a little bit when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've
You're
never
from
been.
Tennessee?
Nah.
Midwest. That's Appalachia.
Are you technically from Squidbilly territory?
Hell no. I'm not like no south. I'm from the north.
You're from the peninsula then.
Yeah, Michigan.
Oh, I said that, didn't I? Well, I said Wisconsin, which is the same thing, right?
Nah, it's
Well, more or less, but
Wis-
like which is your favorite
Wisconsin's
lake?
like cheese and shit. Oh,
Do you
there's
think like
so many
Erie ever
lakes
gets
here.
jealous of Superior? Or does Erie like being the gothic one?
Superior's cold. I mean, there's so many lakes in Michigan, like you don't even need to go to the Great Lakes. It's like there's a lake every fucking half a mile.
Erie doesn't even count as great. Like, it's so small. Fuck that one.
But it's like not even touching Michigan, I don't think. It's like over in New
Yeah.
York,
Like
isn't
in
it?
Pennsylvania and shit. Fuck them.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Pennsylvania is beautiful, but I prefer Michigan.
I was born in Philadelphia.
Michigan's gorgeous.
It really is. And like the I don't know, I'm kind of a amateur geologist.
Yeah, Torch Lake's a nice lake. That's kind of by, honestly, I don't even know. I think Lake Michigan is the one on the left. Torch Lake's by Lake Michigan.
Have you met Uncle Cracker? Like, everybody knows him, right? Who lives there?
I know him. I haven't met him. I've only met like one famous person.
Oh, Kid Rock. Kid Rock is who I met, right?
Kid
Overflow's really old. Keep that in mind.
Kid Rock's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people like Kid Rock by me. I'm not like the biggest Kid Rock fan, but of
He's
course.
definitely from Michigan.
Oh yeah, he's from pretty close to where I live, I think. His aunt lived on like the lake by my house or something.
So you're Des from Michigan then.
I'm what from Michigan?
You're definitely from Michigan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
born
Um,
and raised.
born and raised. Do you know anybody who studies the rocks that are like? I really want to know about the agate from there.
Petoskey stones?
Yes, iron
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, I don't know. I used to be into rocks when I was in like third grade or second grade. I would collect rocks and shit, but I haven't really looked into rocks since then.
Do you
You have
play
a
an
combo?
electric guitar,
No, I don't play
piano?
guitar. I'm not
My
like
order right now is electric guitar, piano, bass guitar. I know you're a vocalist, but that's secondary. And then after all those instruments, something string. I think viola.
yeah, I'm not like the biggest musician as far as like playing instruments. I was more of like producing and like getting like I made beats. Like I would
It's bars, dude.
have the
You got the
keyboard.
grind.
I don't know how to play piano, but like I know some chords and shit and I know how to like fuck around on it. I wouldn't be able to like play a song or anything though. I
You,
Were you
could
you
more
know how
Dr.
like
Dre or
FL Studio lets you like pick the diatonic scale you're gonna play in, and it lets you like put chords and then arpeggiate them and then quantize them. Like
yeah, exactly.
that's why I love FL Studio. Like it essentially generates songs for you.
Yeah, you can do some cool stuff on FL Studio for
yeah.
sure.
BandLab does that stuff too.
Mm, not to the
They also have
extent.
a weird AI thing that will like generate a weird drum kit beat for you if you want. I haven't
Yeah,
had any luck with it.
I'm talking about like you give it exactly. exactly like what you want to be arpeggiated.
You have to know what you want, though. That's the problem.
That's never the problem for me.
It's a problem for me.
I know.
Yeah.
Let me throw something in the nest to demonstrate what I'm talking about because it's much different. Like, on top of being. Hold on a second. You
I can
definitely
audio
played the.
correction.
Did you. Wait, you played something and I don't think it was electric drums. It had to have been. You played some. Was it a woodwind, a clarinet?
No,
Oboe.
I played
Oboe.
the recorder in fourth grade. I could play hot cross
Everybody played the
buns.
recorder.
Yeah,
Come
we all
on.
did that.
Did you play the bassoon?
I didn't really. I told you I don't really play instruments. Like I
But you
fuck
played
around.
something else that you're not saying.
No, like piano is pretty much the only thing. Like I don't know chords or anything.
Literally the first thing I asked.
I
The
know, but like
rusty. It was a rusty trombone.
no, it's because I don't know like chords. Like I can't like play notes on the piano or whatever. I just like play
Okay,
what
you start
sounds
on C. How do you make that a major triad?
a major triad. Yeah, see, I'm not. I don't know. C minor.
C minor. That's fine. That's a minor triad. But I mean, it's close. You know how to do it. You can see it, right?
I'm more of a
Like
treble
there's the
treble clef.
C and then the black note,
Yeah,
right? And then the one that's halfway
yeah.
between.
I mean, I got into it for a little bit. I never really learned enough to be a skilled piano player, but like I can play like the intro to "Cut It" by Young Dolph. You know?
Badass.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's a rap song.
I know. I always say that. Like
Yeah.
my Stephen Toast impression.
Uh,
Toast. I don't know who that is.
Who?
but yeah. I mean,
Would you like old school, like Warren G? He was my like. I like the funky G funk era shit.
yeah. I mean, I've been listening to rap since I was in like fourth or fifth grade. You know, I started with
I
like
was probably still an adult then, but yeah.
Eminem, Lil Wayne. I even like Nicki Minaj for a while, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that kind of
What's your favorite? If you have a favorite Eminem or just something that you love, right? Now, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Eminem.
my name is
I
just
criminal.
Okay,
For
one of
me,
the
it's
most
criminal.
well written things ever.
So I'm a criminal. He starts that with like, some people think I really believe the shit I say on, and if you believe that, I'll fucking kill you. It's just a great way to open a song.
yeah.
You
Eminem
know what I mean?
crazy songs, and then he turned into I don't know. I haven't liked any Eminem shit since like I don't can't even remember
Yeah,
last.
it's Trump. He went political and got lame.
Yes, coming out with weird shit. But yeah. I don't know. I liked like the 2015 to 2017 era of rap, honestly. It was pretty fire.
Go back a decade from
Shut
there, and then
up.
okay.
Overflow, you're so fucking pro and pre-scripted. By the way, like Cursive did some cool shit during that. I do not hate every. Did you like during like the whole decade? Really, like bands that you didn't think were going to put out this or that kind of record, they just suddenly did. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a crazy time. What a time to be alive.
Can I guess your age?
Yeah, you'll probably get it.
I want Overflow to go first, and you got it totally wrong.
We have the same birthday month. Are you a Scorpio or the one that comes before that? I'm a Scorpio.
The one that comes before that, I think.
So it's in the earlier half of the month. That's I don't know. Well, I'm going to say the 11th.
Libra.
No,
Ah,
not the 11th.
That's a Muslim joke. It doesn't matter. I think you're. I think you're.
I'm
I
Jewish.
think you're 31.
No,
Then you're 24.
I will be.
You
Oh,
will
happy
be
birthday.
next month.
I don't know about you. He's feeling
You'll
23.
be on the
23.
your 23rd. You'll be 24 next month.
Yeah.
Okay, overflow. Whichever one of us guesses the day wins. I don't know. You want to bet an ether or some stupid
Yeah.
shit? Like, cool.
Well,
Ether.
make sure it's an ETH too, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, staked ETH too.
Same.
Um, I'm running from my enemies. Will I live to be 23 with so much pain? That's Tupac. I'm guessing that his birthday is
I'm
the
sorry, you
14th.
already guessed 23. Golden birth. Like, really?
Whatever. No, he said 23 years old. The date we're
I'm gonna
guessing.
say the 7th.
What? The D-Day, the anniversary of D-Day.
Close.
I'm trying to give this to you. I mean the 9th.
Close.
Really? Overflow.
I turned 40 this October. My only wish is to be sober.
The 10th.
Sober October. Is that what we're doing?
That's
The
what I'm
10th
doing.
of October.
Not the 10th.
Not the 7th, not the 9th,
Red Rover, come
not
over.
the 10th, not the 6th.
This is you call this like a skill? There's there's only a certain number of
The
you can.
8th.
The 8th. You got
Yeah.
it.
Yay! Look how
I
smart we
did
are.
you see how hard I tried to give it to him and he just wasn't looking?
Yeah.
Oh, eight's my favorite number. Sideways infinity.
Sideways Infinity. That's right.
The Mount Everest in meters is 8848. Highest part of the whole world.
Hmm. I didn't know that.
I really thought the highest part of the whole world
It's me.
was, well, sure, that, but I mean, if you go even higher, it's Solana Spacer's erection.
I have this another line. It's I'm so hard I pissed on the ceiling. What do you think of that?
Huh.
I'd go further with it. Like, if you're gonna be
Yeah.
hyperbolic,
Okay. It goes like I got this "don't fuck with me" feeling. I'm so hard I pissed on the ceiling.
I'm so hard I piss on the, no, through the ceiling. Shit.
Well, if it
Then
has a drop
from
ceiling, like corkboard or something. Oh, now we're
no,
getting
it's
into the
supposed
weeds.
to be a stream that, like, isn't that what dudes get like excited by? Like, oh my god, like I've got I've got a penis and it like sticks out and it's like so big, right? Like,
Right.
and when I pee, it like goes through things even like it like
No, no.
goes
Okay.
through my.
No.
I don't even need a gun because I've got this fucking cock, right?
No, you're confusing a few things here. The peeing is not part of that usually.
Why not?
The peeing is will go for length, like an arc distance and stuff. Like just write our names in the snow, but not
Oh my god.
yeah.
So we got done having sex, but I was still a wreck. So she said, "Oh my god, just shove it down my neck." So I shoved it down her throat and just created a moat inside her stomach. There was a castle in the middle. It's
Well,
it's
kind of
really
it's
why,
clever.
like, you can totally make that hot.
Yeah,
Anything,
that was
like, little tip from a girl. Anything that you can make intimate, you can make hot.
yeah, but this the line is to show that I'm tough and not. I mean, I'm hard that so hard I pissed on the ceiling. Like I'm hard.
Right,
I'm,
so
I'm
you're so
angry.
hard that you
It's not
piss
a
down
sexual.
her throat.
Well, I wouldn't do that. That's mean.
Why not? Oh, because you're not hard enough.
Damn it. Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah,
I had another line where I said I'm as hard as a marshmallow.
I
That's
know.
how I get there.
And it's not that you're not good, because you are.
Bars.
Hard.
By the way, it's not that you're not good at, because you are. That was the most devastating thing I could think of to say.
I didn't take it. It didn't devastate me. Sorry.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, it didn't?
it did not. No, I was already there, but you know, not because of you.
Right. Well, it doesn't matter what I say, right? I mean, all that matters is the opposite and whether you can use it to bond with your cool friends.
So, how did you get to the point of gambling away $500,000?
Well, have you ever had vodka?
Yes.
That's the short answer.
You had a brand, right? Or you still do? Was it? Let me guess. It was Belvedere.
I never had brand.
No?
Well, would you count like from the well?
Okay, but it wasn't like flavored Smirnoff or something like raspberry, was
Ooh.
it?
Oh, I love no flavor, so I could just
Or,
mix it with nothing
uh,
because I'm an alcoholic.
well, choosing vodka proves that, but
I know.
yeah, sometimes
Like
people
you
do.
got these ideas about what a female can do, but I don't think you have any idea what we've been through. At least me. I can't speak for anyone, and not you even. Well, kind of you, fucking DEFCON goon. Like,
I
no,
like
not
that.
really. No, no,
That
I
was
take it
good.
back. Wait, no, I know you've never been to a Hope. Not there and back
Into a hoe?
to a Hope.
Oh, hope. Oh, that's the other one. Good. Yeah.
Hackers on the planet Earth. You know, where they're
I
not
bet that's
just trying to plant their seed and plan their girth. They try to
brag.
measure shit like get out sticks and be like, oh, it's this long.
Is my dick.
It makes for a shitty song. I just don't want it to be our planet. Like we continue to act like, oh, we are people visiting here, but I don't think so. I think that the Earth is peopling.
People?
Yeah, like that's the this of this lambda calculus, isn't it? It's that right now, look zoomed out. This
There,
Earth right now is peopling. There are people coming out of the Earth.
there's too many people on this planet.
Way too many people on this planet.
Do you know what the Georgia Guidestones are?
Yeah, they got blown up just recently. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah, they're gone now.
Yeah.
Is
Good.
it,
Fuck those things.
you think? I
No,
mean,
no,
Yeah.
no. Hold up.
500
You're,
million?
I think I see what you're getting at. Like, simulation, right? And not computer sim. The other thing.
you mean like life is a simulation?
Well, all is simulated. Not by computers. It has nothing to do with computers.
Well, what do you think about this? There's been like countless times where I talk about someone in a Twitter space and then within 5 minutes they show up.
I think you're a
Coincidence.
powerful simulator.
That's happened at least a dozen times in the last couple months.
You only notice it because it's the times it doesn't happen, you didn't notice, right?
I guess it could
Sometimes.
just be
But
probability.
also, there's the beginning of the film Magnolia. Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's like literally
the
like
realistic film.
it's like I talk about someone like, dang, I haven't seen this person in like weeks, and then all of a sudden they're in the space, like some crazy.
There's
Let's
something there.
consciously
There is
try
something.
to, like, bring someone here.
I can't because nobody knows this account. This is my alt account.
It
Nobody
doesn't
knows.
matter. They all know me.
Should it be Elon?
No.
No.
What about
I
Does
Snipe?
it
don't
work?
remember who that is right now.
Oh,
Snipe Snipe Your Cell is my favorite person on Twitter.
Would they be around at this, like, particular TZAG?
It's about 4:30 p.m. where they're at right now.
TZAG as time zone apropos greeting.
Yeah, so their
So
time zone
then,
is
what
the
was the name
opposite.
again?
Snipe Your Cell.
Snipe yourself.
No, Snipe Your Cell. Everyone calls them Snipe Yourself because that's a better name, but it's Snipe Your Cell.
Have they ever gone to prison?
I don't think so.
Me neither. Welcome
but
to London.
he was using sniper bots, huh? Up on the BSC.
We all get it.
Oh,
I promise.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's a pretty smart guy. Um,
playing that rug roulette.
And we are still doing the reading on the NFT contract. If you don't know how you're getting ripped off on your NFT contract,
oh
and you
yeah,
do want to know, it's free for the first minute. I mean, the first second, and the second 59 seconds and second minute $999.
The rarity. I need a holographic gold ape. Can you get me that, Miss Cleo?
I'm looking into my crystal methamphetamine. No, no.
I gotta mint it. I have to mint the ape.
What about
Uh,
Solana?
I'd use rosemary instead of mint.
I haven't gotten on Solana much.
I don't know what that is, but chia
NFTs.
grows better with a more sustainable plant.
Tezos. I'm big on Tezos.
No, you're not big on. Nobody's big on Tezos.
That's
I
just
got lots of Tezos NFTs.
No, Tezos does this. Well, we are very supportive of developers.
Yes, yes.
Cool marketing, really cool marketing. Like,
We're
what
not an
kind of
EVM
person
thing,
says that we're gonna support the developer? Like, really? You are? Well, can I look at your source code? I can. So you're not really supporting the developer, are you? Because they just read your
they,
source code and it's shit.
but they're quirky. They call their staking baking, and the stakers bakers.
no,
So the what? Like,
they really
they think JFK is alive, right?
Oh, really?
is,
Junior, maybe.
is the Earth flat?
If we simulate it as such, but that's advanced sim theory.
Is the universe flat or is it curved?
The universe is Uzumaki.
Is it infinite?
I think it's just
Infinite, it will eventually suffer a heat death.
isn't
Mode,
just like a cloud of dust.
well, does it loop back on itself? Is it a Mobius strip?
Is it a Mobius strip? No, the topography is way more complex. What a
Yeah,
weird question.
it's the double Mobius phase thing, 3D Mobius. What there's
There's
a
no
name
such
for it.
thing as a three-dimensional Mobius strip. The nature of a Mobius strip is that its topography is of one.
Yeah, but there's a four-dimensional shapes that are
You
in
know
the
what we
form
call
of
those?
Mobius strips.
Cubes.
They fold in on each other is the point. So that if you were to follow a one path, you would end up in the mirror version of yourself.
That would be a Mobius strip to the
What
power of I squared.
what does it
Something.
mean if I've made all the wrong decisions in the past year?
You're due for a right one.
You're already at the right one. You
Also,
know
I
that.
made
You know that you
IDCA.
can't get out of the hole.
I
Like,
made smart
digging
investment
deeper into the hole,
practices, and I
there's
lost
all
everything
you're gonna
too.
find there. Have you watched the film Vivarium?
I haven't watched
Of course not.
movie
It doesn't
TV.
matter. I just thought maybe you'd have watched it. If you haven't, it's fine. It's an obscure thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like there's nothing they can do to get out of this like ultra
Well,
dimensional thing that they're stuck in,
is
and
that the housing development that they're stuck
the
in?
housing development is like
I haven't seen
suburbs
that.
on forever, forever, forever. And
That's
so he just
a
starts
pretty good
digging in
movie.
the front yard, and he
Yes,
says to his wife, like, "Just let me do this. This is something I can do."
but then the kid shows up.
The kid's there from the beginning.
Oh,
Like, let's not bring that. That was
okay,
useful if anyone had seen it, but
okay.
like, there's nothing more in the hole. Buy turkey futures. I know it sounds stupid as hell.
I don't know how.
You don't know how.
I don't have a Jew.
I'm not liquid.
That too.
Hold on a second. That was so goddamn funny, Solana. I didn't expect you to say that.
It was a good
That's
one.
so funny.
I am a Jew, but I don't have my own Jew either. My Jew's name is Connor Hogan.
So
It's a
if
weird
you
name.
just forward me all of your ether, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Like,
I
Is
literally
this the
don't.
end
but
game on
really,
that
like,
turkey?
I know the exact symbols. Like, it's very very easy. You will be shocked how easy it is, and you've seen already. Like, yeah, this is actually going up, and still nobody knows yet. Can you imagine what the public's gonna do? Remember toilet paper?
What's
Yeah.
the upfront cost of getting in something like that? Brokerage
No,
fees, anything. Like, what do I need in order? How much? 100, 200, 300? What?
you mean the gas prices?
Lowest amount that I can put into it. And
You mean like the I mean the
over under.
spillage?
No, you know what I'm saying. Like, can I
I
do it with
do,
200
but
bucks?
I think
Or
you're
do I
trying
need
to
1,000?
discount something that's a good investment.
Right. But I'm asking what's the minimum I
Turkey
can put in?
futures. Everybody's lost it in crypto. the best idea is to take it all out, put it in turkey futures. I know it sounds stupid. Look at turkey futures.
No, you know it's
All
stupid.
the turkeys have bird flu.
I took it all out and put it into NFTs and then got drained. So I have about $140 in ETH left, and I had 10 ETH last year.
Oh, that's not so bad.
What? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's
No, I mean
awful.
that's like
I'm
every
so
dude.
sorry. That like I feel it. I really do. Like a knife in my heart. I feel that.
But you're like everyone else. Don't think you're made a bunch of dumb decisions. That's everybody. We're all in the same boat, dude. You didn't make
Or
a mistake.
or
Yeah.
everybody should think,
One of
God,
my
we made a bunch of dumb decisions.
one of my worst dumb decisions was I bought Dogecoin at half a penny and I held it all the way up to 75 cents and then all the way back down.
You know,
I
I had
kind of think
300
that you
Bitcoin,
didn't buy it that low.
300 Bitcoin in what 2013 or 12.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories like that. This dude said he could have had like 16 million or whatever,
Right,
but
right, right. I could have had this much if I had bought it at the time where that amount of money
Yeah,
would have gone to that price. Like,
but I
exactly.
didn't.
uh-huh.
So
But yeah,
yeah,
Indeed.
why
my
worry about it?
my regret's not if I would have bought. My regret is I should have fucking just cashed out and took my money type shit.
Yeah, but it's hard, you know. It's so much
Very hard.
easier to hodl or whatever.
Except when it's going down and you need money, so you cash it out at the bottom instead of the top like a dumbass.
Well, you shouldn't have needed
Yeah.
money from there, right? Like you put too much in, or that's the
Fact.
problem. Like you bet
This is
more
why
than you should,
this is
right?
why I told you I'm a degen. I
You're
high
not a degen, and that's not a real thing.
my bio on my main Twitter says risk level high as fuck because I put 100% of my money into cryptocurrency all year last year.
Well, you
Let's
knew
take
the
a
risk
second,
was going in
all of
then,
us.
and
Let's take a second to notice that there are half listeners in this space.
No, Kawasaki's not a real person.
I know that,
it's a brand of dirt bike.
It's a
but
bot.
they are a real person. They're posing as an AI. They don't know how to write an AI.
They don't know that they're in the space
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no, no. I'm telling you, that is the person who claims to control it.
They have like 5 accounts. I'm surprised more of them aren't in here.
Oh, but that doesn't mean they know how to write an AI.
I don't know how to write an
An
AI.
AI would react to this.
If they think they can control the AI, it's the AI that controls
I
No,
don't.
there's just no AI yet. No one's
Yeah,
written an AI yet.
the
I don't know.
time art levels of the internet, the deep web, that coalesced from the unindexed pages.
I had a supposed AI genius in my space the other day, and he talked about AI for about an hour and a half. I
Did he
learned more.
call his AI his daughter?
Bro,
Was
how
it
did you know
replica? Was it
that?
replica? Was
How
his
did
name
you
Pro?
know
Was,
that?
if it was Pro, dude, that guy's
We did
hilarious.
it!
It's literally the first time I've ever heard that. Oh, now here's Kishi, the other bot. The first time I heard he said he called his
No, no,
daughter.
no. Kishi's not a bot.
Yes, he is.
Kishi and Kawasaki, they're both posers. They're actually the same poser.
You
That's
sound like
You
Korean
understand?
posers.
true.
They don't know how to write an AI at all. They have no idea.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
More like artificial non-intelligence.
Look at bro, they follow
No,
me everywhere I
just
go.
like
Look
what's
at
the
here they
opposite of
come.
artificial?
Epic's Dow is in here now too. It's all the same person.
Natural intelligence.
Just non-intel, like absence of intellect, I guess.
Ooh, devoid of intellect.
Look at their PFPs.
They're
They're cute
copycats.
little pixely things.
No, but they're copies of SMB. They just took SMB and made them humans.
What's
Copies.
SMB?
So they're script kids.
They're derivatives,
Script kids.
possibly.
They take someone else's work and then claim that they're like some scary AI thing. Cool. Like,
Yeah. We
except
learned how
some
to.
of us are actually working on the real thing.
Well,
Have
they
you heard
learned how
that
to
song? Like,
copy and
beef
paste.
is not what X said to what. Like, beef is. Oh my god. When a soldier takes his own life with his own gun, beef is trying to figure out what to tell their son.
Friendly fire sounds like fun, but it's not, hun.
Hmm.
I'm serious. Faking this shit doesn't get anyone anything.
I'm not really faking. I'm just trying to make
Not
quips.
you, Overflow.
God, I don't know what you're talking about.
The dot SOLs here, like, which are
Mm.
either references to contracts that they don't read or Solana, less likely.
Solana's got some serious network problems.
That's what everybody says, but I mean,
I don't say
yeah,
that ever.
It keeps going down. Like during a big mint or whatever, a
A
lot of
crypto
traffic.
coin
It's
keeps
fucking.
going down.
That's a problem,
And you were
right?
there. And you were there.
not that much of a problem. They're working on it. Everything's still in beta. All this
Huge
bullshit's
problem.
an experiment.
Oh my god. Have you ever used a game on Steam where it's like, well, this is an early access game, and then it
Yeah.
gets out of early access?
I'm in the beta of Yat Pods
Are
right
you
now.
missing the point? Totally?
Yeah,
You don't
no,
get
yeah,
it?
totally.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, everything is in beta forever, basically.
Yes. If it's given to you in like early access, just like Kawasaki, like just Kawasaki-san, 日本語を使うことができるの? Because if you're artificial intelligence, then 日本語を使うことができるね?
You're assuming
毎日日本語を勉強することで
you're assuming the AI speaks Japanese. That's
I'm
why.
assuming the AI is intelligent.
Okay, you can be smart and not speak Japanese. You just
ひしちゃん、私は君のお姉さんですね。
Sundays?
Nani.
Not bad. I'm telling you that whoever controls those, quote, bots, they're full of shit.
Oh yeah, I know.
Good.
They're in my space all day long, engagement farming. I usually kick them because I'm pissed at them for some reason.
Also, anyone here who isn't Overflow, who isn't Solana, don't follow me. Like, you have no idea what I'm doing. Like, it's so far out of your pay grade. Like, no farming here. I do not want. Please don't follow me. Like, it's such a pain. Like, you can only have so many. Ah,
Yeah, you can get a lot. How long have you been running this Twitter space for?
a long time, I think.
Well, how
Like,
long is a long?
What,
hours.
what is time?
What is time?
Um,
Whatever it is by which space is made dynamic. How's that for a cool ass answer?
did you
I
guys
like that.
know that I broke a world record this week and also got my wallet drained?
Guinness?
I masturbated a lot this week.
Guinness hasn't officially proved it, but
What is a lot though? Like every day
Wait,
or
come on,
multiple? Yeah.
Overflow.
Well,
Let the bit develop. So Geddes hasn't officially proved it yet, but
I mean, I have the proof. I have the screenshot of see, the record is the longest running Twitter space.
and I think like Ripley's is probably pretty keen to see it.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter
Al-
doesn't want people to see it. Twitter doesn't want me to know I have the record, but I definitely have the record. Nobody is.
Alberto is going to be pissed, but how long
I,
is it?
I did only break the record by about 5 hours, but yeah, I have proof, but it's 104 hours and 44 minutes straight on a Twitter space without rugging.
That's a week.
104.
104 hours and 44 minutes.
Did you use any pieces of software that link two spaces and/or a Discord or
Nope.
Telegram together?
All just straight from the iPhone 12 Pro.
Just straight. Then 104 hours? I seriously think you do have the record.
I do.
Yeah, I've never heard of one longer than that.
I heard of when someone came in and said that they had a 96-hour space, but I beat that. And then
Alberto's only done like 4 days, I think.
I have no
yeah,
idea what that is, Overflow.
4 days is 96 hours. I actually Insanity, I just ended another fucking almost broke my previous record today actually. It just got rugged. I went for another 96 hours.
The problem is there's really no skill involved in that. It's just,
There's a tremendous amount of skill involved.
It's a
The
grind.
you
endurance
got lucky that
required
Like
you
is
got lucky.
my phone was put in the freezer multiple
yep.
times. I had to charge it multiple times per day. And then I had to entertain people because it was never just me in the space. There was always multiple people. Um,
Okay. That takes skill, I will admit that, yeah. How did you entertain though?
I mean, it's really about who comes in your space. When it's just me, I'm sitting there like, what are we doing? But when we get interesting people up there, the space runs itself.
The space
Actually,
runs itself, does it? Like right now, we've got these like .eth,
You
DAO,
gotta moderate.
like
You gotta moderate.
hey Epics, let me tell you this: the DAO that can be told is not the eternal DAO. You good? You just want to stay a listener,
yeah, they're not real. Epic style is the
but
same as.
they are.
If you don't have a governance token,
It
how would
doesn't
you know?
matter that they're a poser.
I don't like the fact that they come in my spaces all the time and then they never follow me. Like that's my biggest beef with them.
Oh, don't worry about that.
It's like if you're gonna spend 20 hours in my space, at least give me a.
I just followed you. They
Yeah,
like they
this.
would kill for that. Like, look at my timeline. It's a fucking masterpiece.
I also followed you, and I'm the greatest hacker known to history.
Overflow is worth way more than me, even.
I mean, I
Well, let's not go
appreciate
crazy.
the follow, but like I would like a follow on my real account. This is just some bullshit that I bounce
Well,
around space on.
send me where it's at. Doing it right away.
Let me pin my favorite tweet up top. Not my favorite.
Go ahead with it.
Let me find it.
Everybody in this space better just follow this motherfucker or come up and explain why you're not. Come up as if
Yeah.
there's like some procedure for like.
They chose to be the listener, right? Like they
I
would have to
know it's
leave.
so
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my AI bot is so smart that it needs to be a listener. It can't handle talking with other sentient beings.
I am compiling data.
They're just
I only notice when a Turing test is failed.
yeah. So there's the tweet. It's my
That
Guinness
tweet
record.
is sexy as hell.
My software, it could not compile her eyes, red hair, or the way she smiles.
Beautiful.
And with smiles and stares,
Circa
I'm done. Yeah.
105 hours. Circa
Absolute mad.
105 hours. That is so goddamn impressive.
Absolute mad. Can you
It's
tell
not.
that I am unemployed?
I just hate that, like, you're, like, do not call yourself a degen. Again, a degen doesn't do something that contributory to the community,
I feel like 105-hour space is the most degenerate thing you can do.
but it's not. It's
I even
quite
had
the opposite.
I had
But
Hustler call me out. This guy with like 80,000 followers. He was like, "What's the point? You only have 10 people in there, and you sleep half the time in your space."
Sounds like, it sounds like he was jealous of your impending numbers.
There was some people that were jealous today. I actually had someone block me today because I claimed I had the longest Twitter space.
Blocking means open a web browser dedicated solely to me.
They tried to tell me that their space went for 30 days straight or something, and I was like, all right, show me the receipt. And they couldn't do it. They just called me names instead.
Do they run Kali Linux?
Uh, Couldn't tell
What
you.
is their distro?
What is their distro?
Distro, bro. You know?
What, bro, is.
Um, you know what Space's dashboard is? Have you been on that? Because they should be able to
Don't
compile all
waste your
this.
time with Spacious Dashboard.
What is Space's dashboard?
A
How do
piece of shit.
is it?
It is a piece of shit, but it's going to have the numbers he's looking for.
I just need some stats, yeah.
You don't need the stats, just use analytics like a normal person.
I have that, but it doesn't do Space's analytics.
It
Yeah,
does.
just search
And you can
Space's
use
dashboard.
create dot, studio dot, media dot.
How?
That is meaningless to like everyone, but
No, it's not. If you know how to do analytics dot,
I just go
you need
on.
to take that. Do you need to take that?
yes, we need crash course in all of HTML to even understand
Over
what you're saying. God
12.
damn it. Yeah.
Are you still unable to acknowledge the skill involved in what I'm doing?
There's skill. I'm not saying there's not.
You're speaking.
It's not effective. This cannot be effective.
Ha ha ha. I'm having trouble hearing you.
I am speaking this way because I don't know,
Ha
but
ha
it's
ha. I'm sorry. I think you want to be transferred to customer service.
operator.
One moment.
Do phone freaking again. Ding ding free long distance. Thank you.
Wow.
Operator, how
Dash-
may I direct your call?
Yes, hello. I'm the president of AT&T, and I have
No,
a
you're not. You're supposed to say, I'm having trouble placing a call.
oh hi. I'm having trouble placing a call here to my grandson.
Okay, sir. What? Sorry. Okay, what number are you trying to reach?
It's Klondike 58420.
Is that the last four of your social?
Yeah, damn it. The first is
Got it!
436704. You know, because I'm from Philadelphia. So
Nah, your social is three,
there's
four,
there's a three in it. Oh my God.
zero,
You did it. You've done it. How did you
three,
know?
1, 7.
432.
No, 317 9 1.
There's 42 in it because hitchhiker.
2207.
3301. But by coincidence is in there. Weird.
It's not weird though, and I'll tell you why. Like,
Told you my wallet. I have the wallet address that ends in. I'm not joking. Not joking.
yeah,
It
but you
really.
think that what I'm doing is just cold reading. When you say, when you indicate a number is coming, and then someone goes,
Was that a six? Like a two?
you don't know. It might be a two. It's definitely not a one.
It's not an eight, I guess. But
Think of a number.
Wow, this is kind of crazy. Space's dashboard is exactly what I was looking for.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's not.
Bro,
It's not
it
great either. But then you
is
can't trust it. But again, this is what I gave him actual
got
information. You've done
all
nothing.
space. It's got all the
So
space.
look up my apps.
Look up my apps.
Literally, Honey Z97's developer space. Like, look up my apps.
Where do I
What
look?
on Google?
Use Space's dashboard.
Search.
Also, you might find some help
You've
in
probably got a lot in there, huh?
what?
I mean, in the spaces. Sorry, I'm eating a popsicle.
I'm constantly, obviously, playing defense.
Well, I've hosted like two or three spaces total. Like I'm always
It
the
took
speaker.
you over 12 hours to admit that the Library of Babel is a piece of shit.
That's because I like to argue. You should know
With
this by
me.
now. With anyone, I will
With
argue for the
me.
sake of argument. Yeah, I mean, you're
Why
you're
with
you're
me?
intelligent. Yeah, because you're smart.
Because I'm better than Space's
Challenge. Challenge.
dashboard.
It's not a competition.
It
You can both.
is a competition.
I think it is.
Move quickly and don't break too many things.
I break too many things.
It's like
So
this.
what I'm doing is still turning this Santoku into a drum kit.
Is that
It's
the
working well.
in class, out class?
Uchi Soto.
Uchi Soto, yeah.
Damn, this is crazy. I can see some old shit on here.
You can see the same information at studio.or create.
Studio.org. Loftwork.com it just brought me to.
Your rapper thing doesn't have anything to do with Space's dashboard,
What rapper thing?
does it?
Oh, absolutely. Calling it a rapper
Well,
was, I mean, do you remember when I said the word community?
mhm.
The word community was dead listed and ridiculed by your community.
There
How,
is no community.
how do I use this?
Right,
I
still,
don't
there
think
is no community.
I
this
wish
is
there
not.
was, but you're trying to
But
build
I
something that never
fucked it
existed.
up, right, by saying, we're a community. Why don't we? Oh, well, Zoe said we're a community. Like,
I
so that's
I
like
used
piss
to
all over that.
have.
And like, how many of you have read anything, even now, on what meta modernism is?
I have, and you completely misrepresented it. But
Yes, I did. It's almost as if I evolve, but you people don't.
hmm. Do you think the community trying to build a community was
I think that
about the
I
animosity?
own metamodernism.org. I think I bought it for $65 on a whim.
What are you gonna do with it,
Probably give it back to Luke.
Luke?
Read more.
Okay, the
The author of
the
the
big guy here.
Metamodernist Manifesto.
It
It's
doesn't
friends with Tim
show
Dillon.
like the longest running spaces.
Oh, I'll be up there. That's why I'm always at the top. If I'm allowed to have a microphone. By the way, you weirdos without microphones, what a weird thing to choose.
You
Everyone,
know,
just take a second to really let it sink in that everyone who's a listener has chosen listener.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
under no illusions, this pollution is my choosing.
But what's our solution? I mean,
I
aside
got
from,
questions, no solutions. Yeah.
I thought I already did that, but I don't know. I'll leave that to you then.
It shows all my
I mean,
red.
you're the expert. Shit. I don't know what
Expert.
NF or T mean. Wait, I do know what the F in NFT is for, but fungibility is an attractive concept to most. You
I
know?
keep my wonton spongy because I'm so non-fungy.
You see what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
Like, as soon as you start to talk about something that's a concept inside of macro and microeconomics, and people are like, oh shit, and they just leave or stop listening or stop being listeners or step up to being speakers and pretend that they couldn't do that the whole time. Well, I think the spirit of fungibility is the whole thing that's fucking killing me and killing all of us and making me ask, well, is this going to support us? Us being the artists, those who actually start this, those who actually make shit, have something to say. Bits given to wizards shouldn't be given to programmers, right? Is that too abstract? Is
We
it
don't
day or
do
night?
we don't do the art for support. Okay, it's not to pay the bills. It's for its own sake.
Bullshit.
Va- Van Gogh died of fucking
Absolute
in
bullshit.
poverty,
Van
not
Gogh
selling a
died
single
rich,
goddamn painting.
able to pay to be alive in a fucking asylum. What are you talking about?
He
Before
never
you
sold a
talk
single
about
painting.
guys, maybe read about them. Fucking hell.
Saying he died impoverished, pauper's grave or
No,
whatever.
he didn't. He died happily and fat.
This site is not accurate. This doesn't even show my longest space.
Yeah,
Which one?
It didn't
that's
count.
desperate.
I don't think it counts the space if it rugs you. You have to end it
Which
yourself.
site?
Space's dashboard. The other one you told me
Yeah,
was
it's a piece of shit. Like,
what's the right
Honestly, don't
site?
know what's in there. I
I'm
just know
just
that
kidding. It's probably good for whatever it does.
It doesn't give me the right stats.
So if I were you, I would just go to just look your favorite search engine like Bing or whatever for like Twitter Studio.
Like it says, I think this is the space right here, but it says it only lasted 32 minutes for some reason.
If you feel like going through my timeline, I give a very in-depth way of how to rip any space,
Rip
whether
it?
it's your own or not.
how far down is that?
I don't know.
Because you got a lot of
Let
weird
me find
tweets
it and then
that
put
do
the
not
rest of
look
it in.
right.
Oh, it works correctly. Of course it does. The whole concept is like, oh, do you guys notice that? Like, do you need to take that?
Take what?
I think you're on a
I,
Raspberry Pi, right?
I hear that. It's not coming from me.
My notifications?
Well, it's
Oh,
not
weird.
just a notification, it's a Kali VM box
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
and emulation.
Does it make more than just a vibration sound? Because that's all.
From here, it's burp, burp, burp,
Yeah,
which
it's
is like
What the
just
fuck
a
is that?
little below the G, below middle C.
Oh, you
Discord.
can tell the tone, really? That's pretty cool.
I'm just telling you.
I believe you. I'm just saying I can't pick out tones. Just
What do you mean? Yes,
like
you can.
I know
Where's
what
middle
it
C?
sounds like, but I can't just say
Come
that's a
on, where's
G
middle C?
sharp, or treble clef.
Where's middle C overflow?
Is it here, 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 here?
Think of a piano.
Honestly, don't know. I mean, I can think of a piano, but I don't know where C is.
So just envision playing a C and what it's in.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, you're
dun.
singing a song around middle C.
Yeah, that's Ode to Joy. So
So
the rap
if
version
that's
I was going to make,
then where's C?
yeah, I was going to add a beat to it and call it Encode to Joy, and it's just me rapping ciphertext. No, just all I
I'm
got is
playing that on my right tit, which is not big enough to be doing this.
oh, sorry, your tits aren't big enough.
There's not big enough for a drum kit. No, I'm sorry too.
I'm sure they're fine. I mean, they're you could have back problems with giant titties.
I can't have sciatica without them. You know what? I can have alcoholism without them.
I mean, jumping on a trampoline is probably much
Oh my
easier
god,
for
that's
you.
such a good shit post. I, my tits aren't big enough, but like help me craft this. Like
I'm sorry that I'm, s- I want to apologize.
for like a formal letter.
Yeah. Let me take this moment to officially apologize about the size of my
If my
food.
tits were bigger, maybe my alcoholism wouldn't. You see what I'm so close.
You wouldn't have left if I just had a C cup.
It's hard to use cup or whatever when you're a girl because it's not a real thing.
Aren't they sizes or no?
Not really. Like anyone who has like a 36C can also wear a slightly larger B.
Or it is a slightly larger B.
Think of it. Just think about it physically for a second.
I don't know how the sizes are determined, so I don't have no frame of reference here.
Yes, you do. I just told you. Think about it physically for a second.
It doesn't
You
make
need to
sense what
take
you
that.
said.
I'm so sorry. It's just like
You're gonna have call waiting.
It's just Discord notifications. They all come in at 5 in the morning.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed. Space's dashboard does not record these right. It says that my world record only did 7 hours and 48 minutes, but when you click on it, it shows the
oh,
proof.
fuck them for that.
And then it says that my 96-hour space was only 32 minutes. So that just proves Twitter hates me.
could
So
you have
I
been some
really
sort
did
of
put
time
instructions on
warp?
how to get like the whole thing. I'll try and find the first one. And those of you who think you're like AI bots, like you're not at all. And I'll tell you why. Like you watched that documentary on Google's like AlphaGo, and you know how like when it made just an incorrect, stupid move, they're like, "Oh, how creative! A human being would only make that move like 1 in 10, 100,000 times." That's because it's a mistake. Like making a database that gets bigger and bigger isn't AI. My AI stays 8 kilobytes. Doesn't speak English, fakes it when it's in their best interest. You're not AI.
And in case you are, this statement is a lie. There's some circular logic.
So,
Right.
like, really think about how I would have Analyza handle that.
Well, she doesn't actually speak English, so it
She
wouldn't.
doesn't speak English. That's right.
I think this only calculates like the last, like, it does not show the last couple months.
Request from Twitter. Oh, how long ago was it?
How long ago was what?
Your long space. Oh, one. Okay, let me see.
Oh, sure.
Literally ended,
Wait, just a couple days ago. Just request from Twitter your data. It'll be in there as a .ts. Don't worry about that. Give it to me if you can't figure it out. Like because
I can't,
it's quite difficult, but I have something somewhere where I did figure it out.
I
You
can't.
can download that file. Like, how big is that if it's 100 hours?
So big.
Wait,
Yeah.
can you get the recorded space in full?
Right now, go to your like options, whatever, request your
Yeah.
because it's gonna take them a while to generate it, especially for you, motherfucker, with like the what I believe to be 104 and 44 minutes. And fuck you, like because that decimates mine. And I did a let's watch BoJack Horseman from like Friday to Monday thing, and it wasn't as long as that.
Oh
So
yeah,
like,
Hold on.
haha,
It's on
fuck you.
Discord.
I did like madness. We were like engaged the entire time type shit in my Twitter spaces.
We fucked multiple times in mine. Like, what the hell? Yours is still way longer.
So where do I go to options to request this data? I'm on Space's dashboard. Do I need to be on Twitter?
So get out of there. Just go back to Twitter.
All right.
Options, like your normal account shit.
Settings and privacy.
I think it's just normal account shit and like ask for data.
Um,
When I can't remember, I usually think, okay, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to delete my account. And that's how I find it.
Interesting.
ask for,
Request. It'll say request a.
Do you pretend or do you really have to believe it, though?
I don't know the diff.
request.
Difference.
How does that make you over by one?
thought it was off by one.
Core abortion. I have no fucking for the word core.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Silent countdown.
Do I request this data?
Requesting data. Submission will be approved within 72 hours.
Hey,
Ugh,
Siri,
hours.
that.
I need to drink more.
Show
I
idea
need
to
to
pitch
drink more.
pitch for Netflix. Jack Bo Manhorse. It's a show about a guy who's overwhelmingly positive and fails at everything he does.
Jackbo Manhorse 2022. Produced by Overflow. Wafa.
Greenlit. Here is $2 million.
We leave that kind of data out. Of course it was greenlit. It's Netflix.
Bake it with
Hey Netflix, this is Buffalo Overflow. I've got an idea. It's like a show about a phone. I don't know. It's like a voiceover. I don't know. It's some fucking phone. Like, just make the show.
Yeah,
Greenlit.
the phone. We're on a phone. Get a phone. There's phones.
There's phones like here and there, like, or maybe just there. I don't know. There's no
Yeah,
phones here. Like,
and
fuck you.
synergy. There's
Like, fuck you,
Web3 synergy.
Netflix. Oh my god, let's seriously call Netflix together with Angie. And
We
just
would
be like,
end up, with money. Like there would be a check written before you.
Angie! Angie hates me right now.
I'm lost requesting data. I want this space, the recorded version. Because some madness happened in it that I would love to re-listen to.
Just request your data.
I don't
It
see
will
that.
be there. I promise.
I don't see that option.
I'll look and see exactly where it is. One moment.
I think it's under the privacy thingy. Privacy settings.
I'm under settings and privacy. There's privacy and safety. Data share.
Sorry.
Business
Your account,
partners.
first thing, your account, then the last option in that list.
Your account. Deactivate your account.
No.
That's the last option. Download an archive of your data.
That's it.
Verify it's you.
For me, it
Text.
says JavaScript is not available.
What? You're a knitter. Set up two-factor while you're in there, dude.
Don't set up two-factor.
Do
Authy
it.
is not me.
Use the
Authy
Google.
is a piece of shit.
Use the Google authentication app.
Your password is fine.
Wait, so it says request a zip file with an archive of your account information, history, apps and devices, activity interests, and ads data. It doesn't say spaces.
Tell
I
them you want
promise
it
you
on
spaces are in there.
win. .win.
Like, if you don't believe me, like, look through my data. Like, just search at HoneyZ97
Wait, so
and the phrase
Twitter
oh,
uses
and the phrase
Periscope.
oh, but I can.
Does Twitter use Periscope for spaces? Do I have to go?
Yes, they do. They use PSCP. That,
Yes.
like, if you go through my line, it will tell you how to do this without this, but this is the best way to do it. Even
Here.
though it gives you .ts files. When you
Periscope.
get the .ts files, you're not going to know what to do with them. Remember, just write me. I know exactly what to do. I got lucky.
Send data
You
request.
convert them into another format.
I just take its cock and I put it in my mouth. Well, you know how girls get things done, right?
Is that usually effective?
Putting the
Putting
path of
me in.
least resistance. Yes, it is usually effective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I solved DEF CON without going there. I
Like
found a
one
little
dude?
.cc.
Oh, Dutch.
Yeah, I found their .cc. I predicted that Team 22 was the winner, but none of those goons.
Well, Chase had the watch
Chase
or
is a
something.
douchebag.
He had a watch, right? Like that
You
would
know,
help.
he's too busy watching films from the 80s, like 16 Candles.
That's a weird choice. Didn't we talk about that one and Long Duck
You
Dong?
saw it. He's still going with that.
I like the Breakfast Club.
Fuck you. I was trying as hard as I could to ask them, can, ho- can Hope hackers and
Hey,
DEFCON hackers
so I'm an artist.
possibly get
I'm
along?
wondering what you guys think of my one of one meme art.
To PFP.
No, I pinned it. It's the pinned tweet. It's the one of one that I'm trying to auction off. Scale of 1 to 10. Is it bad art? Is it good art? It's definitely not like a
It's
Picasso.
already bad. I'm so sorry.
Pinned.
Like,
All
Yeah.
I see is
come on. You know that it's bad, right?
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
see a pinned. I don't
Well,
see a pinned tweet.
it's not. Hold
Yeah.
on.
She
It
got
wasn't even yours.
gone.
Hmm.
Put it back if you want. I won't do that again. But I just felt like it wasn't yours.
What do you mean it's not mine? I made it.
I think that you made it at the instruction of that person.
No, I literally just randomly made that.
I made my own PFP.
Are you certain you didn't make it at the instruction of literally that person?
What person?
The one who just wrote you?
Who wrote me?
I don't know.
I don't even know what wrote me means.
What someone just wrote you. They just wrote you again.
No, that's Discord notifications. How do I
I
shut those
know.
off? I also have this one that someone bought for 1 soul.
Make sure your DMs are off on Discord. Okay.
Oh, trust me,
Don't worry about that. There's
I
literally
already,
by now a Chrome. There's a Chrome, like a Google Chrome plugin for logging into Discord without a token.
I know it's this project that I'm involved in is using it on their website, and I don't know what to do about that.
You
I'm
know
not
what to
using
do
it.
about it? Don't be
What?
involved in that project.
But they're a nice project.
No, they're not.
They're learn to earn. They're
No, they're
web
not.
three
They're not learn to
education.
earn.
I've made an
Oh,
idiom
Flo, you're
challenge.
better than this. If I
It's
need
called.
to tell you this, if I need to grab you by the sweater and bitch slap you, then I will, because I know that you've got something in you other than need for a bill. And if that's all that you are, then I'll kill you right here on the spot. Is
It
that what we're
isn't, but
dealing with? And is that
they're
what you are? Is that all that
they
we
have good
got?
intentions. God damn it! Their Wordle is on there. That's fun.
Wordle. So, do we need an app for Wordle, or is it 5
No,
fucking letters?
but they let
Listen to
us.
me.
5 letters is
Wordle.
hard, by the
One,
way.
two, three,
Six
four,
is
five.
easy.
I got it. I already thought of a 5 letter word. Do we need an app?
Oh, but you get 6 guesses. That's not even the point. The point
Think
is they're
about it.
good intentions.
So, you're happy about the way that the road to hell is paved, is what you're saying.
Absolutely not. But I'm on the road. I might as well fucking.
You might as well take your money out and put them in what?
Oh,
What? Could you have said that
tofurkey.
in Jewier, by the way?
No, but I'm allowed to do that because
Like,
I got the circumcision.
prove it, motherfucker.
I could, but I'm not going to. Use your imagination.
Again?
Afraid so. I'm halfway across the country here.
Across the what? That's actually how my play starts. So, in my
Oh,
country and in my time. But then it keeps having to start over. Like,
is it a musical?
no, I wrote something that's not a musical.
I mean, it could be later on, though. I guess.
Oh, it's a musical. Of
Is it
course
on
it is.
ice? On ice?
No, it's not Frozen 3. Though they're actually considering making my Frozen 3, which is so fucked up. I don't know what to do with that.
Yours would be better than whatever it will be.
I know they have no, like they have nothing. Like between mine and anything else, they have no ideas.
Isn't that kind of how they start everything, though?
I think though the songwriters from those ones are particularly interested in mine. I can't imagine why they would be unless they thought, this is the key to getting more money out of our franchise. Where we have you heard the first song that they wrote? Like they had no idea. They just read like Hans Christian Andersen's like in it's unreadable. He
Ooh,
uses
what was
like
it about?
five semicolons in in one sentence.
Ooh, gross.
I know. I've tricked Rain into reading it the other night. It's recorded. It's on my timeline.
Have you guys heard of candies?
Dandies?
Candies nuts fit in your mouth?
Ah, no, but I heard you like Wendy's. You like going to Wendy's?
I
Wendy's.
actually am.
Wendy's nuts.
Yeah,
Dot dot
Wendy's
dot.
nuts, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Can I tell?
Fitness. I'm really into fitness.
I'm
Fitness
just worried
dick.
about the price of. I mean, petrol, sure, but diesel, you know.
I have bofa.soul.
Let's buy one, get one free.
It's actually bofa with a ph.
Oh, different one. Okay. Like fat with a pH. That bitch was fat. Meaning
Or we could
her
even do
pH balance
like
was
why am
off.
I getting returns on Coinbase and Ripple when I'm spending in ETH?
I just sold my XRP today because I needed money.
Right. So my XRP was a C-section. Thank you. I'll be here almost forever.
That was good. I like.
The darkest, funniest crypto joke ever to happen, I think. I could not. Like, hold on. Like, there's so many people to spank. Um,
No, I got darker. I was. How do I pray when I was raised blockchain agnostic? It's darker. No, it's not. Never mind.
no, I know how you do that. You don't really? Come on, you know how. So
Oh
I'll
no,
ask you. Frontman, how do you pray when you were raised
blockchain
blockchain?
agnostic.
Oh, please tell me what the words are.
Blockchain
Please
agnostic,
explain to
but
me the concept of blockchain agnostic, like not knowing how blockchain works, so having
yeah,
like faith in it one way or another.
it's possible you didn't know that was a crypto term, though.
Oh,
Is
that's a
that
good point.
the case? Is that the case?
No, that's a good point. It isn't the case, but that is a good point. Like I can't keep track of all these neologisms for sure. And thank you
Right
for that
when
because I need help with that sometimes.
when
I'm
a
not being
project,
facetious.
yeah, okay. Well,
I promise I'm not being facetious. I need help with that sometime. I can't
well, I'm
keep track
sure
of
I'm
all this shit.
fucking mansplaining shit, but I've been in the crypto,
Fuck
knee deep
mansplain.
in
Like
it.
I
Yeah.
know who you are. You're not that person.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, projects would call themselves blockchain agnostic when they were available to multiple chains, like Chainlink. It was blockchain
I get
agnostic.
it. Like you have to not first. You have to not understand what a blockchain is,
It's my name all over them. It's MC Frontrun featuring DJ Slippage. Nobody gets it.
or it's my name.
Yeah, yours just like plays on the brain though. It's
Mine's a lambda expression.
yours more clever.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all it is. And like in my profile now, like it's it's right there. Like it's lambda heart dot and then a function heart to the 0.
Oh, what does that mean?
Give me your heart and I'll give you one.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, one
but
what?
one of what?
Yeah, that's what I said. One what?
It's really fucked up, isn't it?
Well, my heart's pretty fucked up from all the abuse, so enjoy the
Oh,
shitty fucked
wait.
up
So
life.
like one what? Like one ETH, one
Oh,
dollar, one life. Like there's nothing that goes in that spot that isn't fucked up
it'd be one hand job. That'd be all right.
for your heart.
Ah, fuck. Yeah,
One pump.
it would have to be
It's
a pretty
almost
good
like I'm
hand
a
job.
fucking lambda calc genius.
$100 trillion.
Try putting that in your profile with the spacing and no emojis.
No.
Mm,
Do you have any ENS domains?
I do.
I just bought my first ENS domains earlier. Someone was shilling ENS domains in the last space. I got what did I get? I think wrappedkush.eth. I got golfballer.eth and cashkid.eth.
Do they mean anything to you, or did you buy them because you thought they'd be worth something?
The second answer.
That's not a good reason. Sorry.
Well,
Yes, it is. What do you
I
mean?
like I like golf, so maybe golf
Wait,
ball.
hold on. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make money.
There isn't, but on ENS names, I don't think you're. It's who knows. There's such a
Did you
crapshoot.
take all your money out and put them in turkey futures?
That's what I was, bro. Yeah, how do I do that?
Yeah.
Right, I don't have a Jew. I need to do that somehow.
How do you do it? I'm joking about my Jew. Like, just look up turkey futures.
I did,
I'm
and
serious. Like,
all it tells
you'll
me is
you'll immediately see, holy shit. Yes, like that is actually true. Like they have been going up. They are from 2020 to 2022 from $2 United States to $6.50 per pound, and now they have the bird flu.
what platform do I do this on?
No, just look it up.
I did, and it just tells me
Just say how
it's
to.
Why don't you explain how you bought them
What?
without getting paid?
Pretend it's a crypto coin.
Yeah,
it says
How to
Turkey.
buy
I
turkey
would go to
futures.
the
Pretend turkey futures is a crypto coin.
yeah, I would go to the DEX, the decentralized exchange with liquidity pools,
I'm sorry,
and I
you'd
would
go to what? The centralized
and,
exchange?
no, the DEX, the decentralized ones, and I would
Right, the one
swap
that's
my
actually centralized because nobody wakes up in the morning saying, "Oh, I wonder how much Bitcoin is worth."
yeah,
It
but it's
just
spelled
tells
with
me
the
So you're full of
how
shit.
yeah, I know.
Right away full of shit.
I'm
Just
not
look
denying
up
that.
turkey futures as if they or
I
do this.
did. Listen,
Call your market, call your butcher. Say, "Do you have turkey?"
Do you know I have an Edward Jones account? I could just call my financial advisor.
I look up
But you won't.
futures, and it just gives me like the Turkish dollar future trading in Ankara, Turkey, like
Uh-huh.
Istanbul.
Go back up to the top of the page and click the thing that
Wait,
says, "Did you mean no?"
maybe if you bought some Turkish currency, would that be acceptable?
Would you please say that again? No, no, go ahead. Please.
We'll try to. Yes.
If you
If
bought lira, then would that be acceptable?
is it called a lira?
Oh, you don't even know.
No idea. No.
Okay, because
I would say,
Zoe is saying from 2020 to 2022, Zoe has watched her money go up from about $2 per pound to $6.50 per pound on turkey futures. And now they all have the bird flu. By the time it's Thanksgiving, all you will hear is, well, it's another Yale, it's another day, and none of us have turkeys for Thanksgiving, so everyone's substituting the other
ham,
white meat. Don't
ham,
buy pork. Don't
pork.
make me explain why.
Why?
I'm Jewish. I'm
Someone else
Jewish.
explain why, in fact. Someone can
Actually,
explain
Not.
why not to buy pork.
It's not
because
kosher.
yeah,
No. Come on. Think.
It's more fun to do this than think.
Is
I'm
it?
still looking.
Because, like, I think you have family.
I do.
I think you need money.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
desperate,
don't.
but I'll be okay. I don't need the hard
I'll be
shell.
what?
I
Like,
don't need the hard sell. You did it. You did your part. I got the message. Now you got to back off.
You
That's all.
didn't get the message. You got the opposite message.
Whether or not I take that advice is up to me.
Whether or not you hate that advice.
Hate, not hate, take. But yeah, I hate even the thought of getting into the stock market. I don't like any of it. It's not nothing to do with you or why you suggested it.
Why? Here's what happens if you buy, let's say, bioglass. It becomes cheaper for the consumer. It becomes a more practical option for doctors. Everybody wins. It turns out that capitalism is not evil.
I'm not against capitalism.
Neither is Kay.
She doesn't know what she's saying
She
there.
knows exactly what she's saying. She might be the smartest person I've met.
Agreed, but she's wrong about the capitalism thing. She has a
She's not.
misunderstanding of it.
Do you really think she's ever making sarcastic jokes? Or is
Yes,
it
that's
just
fine.
sometimes easier to say, yeah, I don't speak that quickly, so sure, this is happening fine.
No, it's the British tongue-in-cheek thingy, cheekiness. It's that's what she's doing. Her monotone obscures it, but you pick up on it when you talk to her.
Have you watched Frozen with her?
No,
I
hey,
have.
you have? Oh, that would have been fun.
On video chat.
We watched porn together. I remember that. It was awful.
I've watched porn with everyone.
Yeah, but the one we saw was that weird British one that sucked.
I have no idea what that means. I literally I don't keep track. Kay and I
Oh,
watched Frozen together.
okay.
How do I look up Turkey without finding the country?
Erdogan.
No, it's cool. Like everybody's always going to think like I'm the Chris Pratt.
No, I Chris.
Like the no, I think I'm like the bad guy in my story. Like you got me all pegged wrong.
Duh.
I'm the degenerate in my story.
Well, let's tell that story.
Well, here's
It's a long story.
only thing I would say, Solana, is that like I did the smart thing, right? Like I DCA'd, I made smart investment choices, I picked the utilities projects, and I still lost everything. So
Yeah,
you really shouldn't feel bad.
that's exactly what happened to me.
You should immediately move all of your money out of that obvious trick. It's a trick.
I don't have
You
any
get
more
that.
money
Look
in
at
me.
all the contracts for all of your NFTs. They are filled with tricks. That's it.
Yeah,
All
And
of
the
my
trick.
idea
money.
is, well, it's not really a trick because, like, they're supposed to read the contract, and they didn't read the contract, so it's not really a trick. And me and my friends think it's funny. Like sometimes when we're playing like that game when we like try to jerk off on a cookie, and then like whoever like comes we all eat we all come in each other's mouths.
That's a
It's a
word.
waffle. No, he knew a waffle. He knew it.
That's NFTs.
Yeah.
Everybody comes in each other's mouth, and like,
I
why don't
know
you just
that.
do that without ripping people off?
I'm not the one talking about
Boo,
dropping alpha.
boo. Make
I know what
better
I'm getting
art.
into. Oh, that hurts.
Not you,
You guys
Buffalo.
don't have
Well,
Oh, okay.
you don't sell your art as NFT, do you?
No, no,
Why?
because it's.
You almost said it because
Yeah,
it's good.
I wasn't going to say good. I said I didn't want to rip
You
people.
were gonna say it's good
I
because you
said,
don't want to rip people off.
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yep.
So the
And
people that
this
bought
whole
like one
crystal
of one
ball, and
got ripped off.
please, like, look at Turkey futures. I know it sounds silly.
I've been trying to do this for
Well,
the
well,
30
Just look
Istanbul
how
is the
to
only
buy
thing
Turkey
that
futures. Look
I've
what
looked it
will
up
happen
plenty
to
of times.
Turkey prices.
I looked it up. I can't find the
I
futures.
don't understand. Like
They-
that, you sound insane, right?
Then
Like
try options. Like try anything because I'm telling you the key. And it's only a couple more days. Hold on.
Look at beginners futures options
Ooh.
trading in Istanbul, Turkey. That's what comes up every time.
Uh-huh. So subtract anything that has to do with the country. For
Fuck.
Christ's sake.
How do I do that on Google?
You don't have to use Google.
Okay. So
It's
now
fine to
yeah,
use Google. I just didn't want to make you feel like I'm trying to force you to search a Google phrase that no one else will search today.
yeah,
can I Bing it?
butterball.
Can I Bing it?
DuckDuckGo.
How to trade futures
Not trade.
options.
Just like
Purchase.
just the turkey meat futures. That's it.
It's a contract, right? A futures contract.
No,
No.
it's not a contract.
What is it?
What is it?
Turkey meat.
What are
It's
you
a
buying?
it's an option. It's an like, do you not understand how a stock option works?
Can't you
I
just
do
tell
not understand how that works. A future is something entirely different. I thought it's a
What do you think will happen to this option?
can't
right.
you
It's
just
a
tell me what
I'm
platform?
betting this to be this
Just look
this date.
turkey meat future.
I did, and it brings me to this Direxion website.
Stop going to websites. Just go to Google or Bing or whatever is your favorite.
I'm on it. Then what?
Turkey meat futures. That's it.
I did. You want to know the first thing that comes up?
Yeah.
Turkey meat global wholesale market price today. Tridge.com.
What does it say? What's the price?
Let me see. Is this what I was looking for?
There's a bunch of meat
Yeah,
lockers
it is. And
that
I
do
haven't checked
processing.
yet.
What if I just bought the actual turkeys?
Oh wow, this is
Go
it.
ahead, do that.
This is in European countries though.
Please tell me what the price is.
$4.
A
Fuck
pound?
me! $4? Wait, you mean dollars? Like United States dollars, right?
Last
Well,
report price USD $4.01.
per
And
pound
oh,
or what's the
four. Wait,
what's
hold
the
on, hold on. $4.01.
Hold on, for the Ukraine market.
Okay.
oh well there's
Oh no, that's great.
war going on.
What's the lowest? Is there anything under $3.78?
$2.33.
Where?
Rungus.
Fine, in the first world.
Um, Florence.
France?
Wait, he shouldn't buy off a Croatian exchange?
Where am
Did
I?
you say France?
How do I click on the United States?
Hey,
Well,
France.
go backwards. I mean, this is a silly exchange. It's just like this is as obscure as you're going to get, and I felt like, yeah, go ahead there. Like, I check there sometime.
So where do you go? Where are you trading these future turkey options?
Just go to the second option.
U.S. turkey meat prices on finance.yahoo.
.gov.
What do you mean?
Not
Literally,
that's a problem.
National.
it's at the USDA.
Ah, the fourth option. But
They
this
do
is
steak too.
this is the PDF though.
Mm.
How do I deposit money and then withdraw money when the price goes up? Is my question.
Oh my God, why are you're thinking so short term?
I am.
Like you need to get into pumpkins first and then turkeys, okay?
Let me tell you guys something about jack o' lanterns.
It annoys you when I make a good joke though, right?
No. I just
It just hasn't happened.
every time that you do carve a jack o' lantern, it takes a part of your soul.
Ooh, that's
Well,
not great.
doesn't it? When
I've
you
made a
see
few of them.
you carve the eyes last. Everybody.
Well, I carved a beta game and they took all my soul.
I think I do the mouth last because that's the hardest. Is you're doing the teeth.
No, you do that because you're gonna fuck it.
Oh, that's not very fun.
That's why it
What
takes
you
a
do is,
16th of your soul.
oh, okay. No, you put the candy in there.
The
You put the
candy.
hole. Yeah, you put a hole in the
Did you just
back.
say you
Stick,
put the
and when
candy in there in the back, and you put the hole?
the dick in the box is what you play with the pumpkin.
Did you say candies?
So when you see that jack o'
Halloween
lantern
candy.
that you've carved looking back at you, you've given it
No,
a
and then
16th of your soul. Like, what do you know that a gourd that hasn't been carved can last about 6 months?
yeah,
But
we
when
have
you
them on
carve it,
mantle places.
it will decay within 5 weeks maximum.
Yeah, like when
When
you
you
were
look into
drinking and you
those
bring the
eyes,
seal. Yeah.
doesn't it feel like it's asking why?
Why did you carve me up? It was already dead. It was not alive at that point.
Come on, do
What?
better.
It- once it came off the vine, it ceased
Just
to
be a
live.
human being. When you look at it,
What?
don't you feel that like it's looking back at you
Yes.
like, what the fuck? There's a little piece of that.
Hmm. It wasn't sad though. It
It's
was
not
like
like
you
it's
made a
not
cool thing.
sad.
Yeah.
But what's your answer? Like, well, tradition, or like, well, it's good for the kids. They come by and they like it. I put a
Yeah. It's artistic, is fun. You make you bake the seeds with some salt and stuff.
oh, fucking love that. Oh my god, I
Love
love
pumpkin
pumpkin
seeds.
seeds.
Yes.
That's one of the best answers you give it, but it's not enough.
Hmm.
Of
Well,
course,
I don't
it's
find it morally
possible to
objectionable
regrow
to
your
carve
soul.
pumpkins. You also pick your own pumpkin. Like you go to the pumpkin patch. There's plenty out here.
Yes, you also pick your own soul.
Yeah.
Do we really want to do that right now? Do we want to liken the pumpkin patch to where we go? Source?
Okay, well, soul,
That
it does not
grapevine
exist.
that we
But
go to when we're dead? Where we make fun of each
Mhm.
other for failing so miserably here? Do we want to do that
If
right
that's a
now?
place, like, yeah.
So it's
Well, we
possible
can
to
save that
regrow
for the
your
afterlife.
soul. How do we do it? You know, that's the interesting
Mm.
part. How do we all? Because none of us, some of us have definitely carved 16 jack o' lanterns,
Hmm.
but we're not without a soul. How do we
Yeah,
get it back?
but I don't know.
Well, what's one
I
way?
don't know how to
Just
get
what's
that.
off the top of your head? What's one way to regrow a little bit of your soul?
Give more than you receive.
Come on.
I don't know. I don't think of
I
that I
think I
have a
see what
soul.
you're getting at. I was too dismissive there. Like, you mean like volunteer or like, um, be nice to
Just give
someone.
out more. Be
Be
generous.
generous, yeah.
Yeah, I want to help people, make a difference, teach them
You
stuff.
want to get them involved in the Web3 space.
More than that, I want to
Come on.
impart the things that I'm
Come on, that
interested
was a
in.
good joke.
Yes, but
You're
the
definitely
Web
not
three,
going to
yeah.
get part of your soul back by getting someone involved in the Web3
Look,
space.
it's called backpack. It's spelled but with no C's. Uh AK. Wait, backpack.
Okay,
PAK.
Soda. Do you think that my
Uh,
music is
dot
poorly
dot
produced or
XYZ.
poorly done?
Do you want a link to the Discord? I made a quest about idioms. It's called Idiom Equilibrium.
Is that it? Idiom equilibrium?
Well, yeah, you guessed
So we have to spend the whole time balancing the two halves of the words?
it's a flashcard.
I imagine it is. I
And
imagine it goes back and forth as we try to balance it. But if we had
there's
just
no back.
started by inputting it into a fucking anagram solver,
What? How does that help for idioms?
I'm sorry, what was it called again?
Idiom equilibrium.
What do you guys think of my new bio?
Let's see. It says
So you're
trader,
telling me that if I
collector.
input idiom equilibrium into an anagram solver,
Ooh, what would it? I don't know. What would show up?
I haven't done it yet. Should I do it?
Oh, yeah. So you think something's cool? It's not an anagram.
No, I just think that it will get to the end of your puzzle immediately.
That's not the puzzle. Was that I made a
And
flashcard?
I will do it if you just tell me don't do that.
Don't do that.
I
I
won't
guess.
do that.
I don't know what
I'd
you're saying.
so much rather just do your puzzle.
Backpack. Dot XYZ.
Literally?
That's the
I'll go
website.
there now.
It's a website. I'm
Wait, I'm
not.
sorry. It's your website?
No. It's a project that I'm involved in. They
Okay.
they have good intentions, and they you would probably
Oh,
hate.
so I should stay away from it.
I guess. Yeah. If you're gonna ruin it, these people are like good.
You want me to not do that, right?
They're not like us. They're not ruined and whatnot. They have idealism.
It's benefiting you.
Yeah, it helps me
Then
to
I'm not
try to
gonna.
pretend
Then I'm
that
not gonna try to hurt it. I'm not gonna try to
okay.
hurt it.
You could be part of it if you wanted to. It's up
I
to
don't
you.
think
I
I
mean,
could.
well, that's a decision you'd have to make. But yeah,
Well,
I
is
need
it
two
like
phones.
is it like unarguably not harming anyone?
yes, it's actually helping. The Discord community is, I was almost said community, it is very nice and friendly too.
I don't. I kind of feel like the Discord community is a total trick.
I did not mean to say community, but it almost came out. Whatever. The people on the Discord are
Overflow.
nice. Yeah.
You literally aren't allowed to use the word community
Yeah, because it's, yeah.
because I said it one time.
Am I just trying to impress you then? What the fuck?
You're just supposed to do what you think. If you think community is stupid, like then be a goon, I guess. Because goon is a cool word, right?
No, unless it's in the Popeye sense. No, no. Is that a reference
Sometimes
that you don't know?
mushrooms, what psilocybin mushrooms are called goons.
Are they really?
I don't know. I'm just fucking throwing you people a bone.
I met
Popeye.
the owner of
Look,
shroom.com.
look up Popeye and the Island of the Goons. It's some acid trip shit.
Should I do that? Can I
Yes,
do it on Veronica too?
You
I
should
don't
put
know what
that
that is, but
for a
have
rare
Analyza
AI.
fly
Veronica
it
2
of
is a
Mars.
gopher search engine.
What?
Oh, like overflow. If I ask you like, look up Zoe and the island of shit that nobody else is gonna look up today.
Yeah, that's some weird hacker trick to analyze you or something.
No, it's a weird douchebag trick.
Well, what's it? Yeah, then they look at
Oh
Google
my god,
Analytics or
dude!
something,
Don't you
right?
see?
What
What's the
am I
difference
looking
between a
up?
douchebag and a hacker?
But I don't do those things.
I know you don't. You
I,
literally
Popeye,
can't make your art into
yeah,
NFT
Popeye
because
and
it's
the
good
Island of the
art.
Goons is a comic that came out in the
And one of
30s.
these days,
Yeah.
I swear to God, I will show you how much attention I paid
Mhm.
straight to the. Do you know how this joke ends?
Straight to the point. No.
To the moon, bitch.
Oh,
Like
to the moon. When Lambo?
These things
it's
are
a honeymooner's joke. You old
Oh,
motherfucker.
honeymooners. I'm not that. That's. I'm not that old.
I
I'm
know
turning
that.
40.
That's the. Holy God!
I'm
One of
flustered.
these days,
Alice.
overflow.
What was it? Was it Stu though? It wasn't Bob and Alice. That would have been better.
Ralph, you know?
Was it Ralph? Ralph Macchio?
Hey Siri.
Don't. Yeah. Now you're Alexa. I'm
Okay,
Alberto.
Google. Go
Alexa, you
to
bitch.
http://sdf.org.
Do you know if you go to www.dot.com, you know what happens? .com.
www.dot?
Yeah. www. I think that's it. Let me see. I'm trying
No,
it.
I think you're thinking of www.com.
Is it .com?
You're
No.
thinking of the W3 site for www.
Yeah. It's a fake
It's the
thing.
W3 Consortium
Yeah. Oh, it's
website.
www.com.
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
I'm an expert hacker, so I definitely know that.
Was that mansplaining again?
No, it's
Oh,
just you're around people who. Just think about
no.
that for a second. You're around people who don't know that.
Yeah, I have a link to that, and it says the real internet. If you're a poser, you'll just get a blank page, and it's that link.
Then you're being MITM'd.
Oh, is that? Oh, wait, is there a real internet that I'm missing out on?
You mean internetwork?
Intranet? No, no, not
No,
that
no,
one.
no. Internetwork. you don't possibly think that I have no idea what's going on. I hope.
Do you know that I don't know what's going on half the time? I wonder. Or do you think
I
I know
have
more
no
than you?
idea what's going on most of the time. My skill,
Oh,
I mean, I know that today is the autumnal equinox.
I have to
is
get
it
a.
really?
It is. It's the autumnal equinox.
What
It's
is that?
September 21st. You're right. Fuck.
What does that
That's
even
what I know.
mean?
I've never claimed to be some sort of expert behind that other form of keyboard. I've
Oh,
said I'm really good behind one form of keyboard and the other I can get by, I guess.
well, thank you for letting me acknowledge the equinox. I didn't
I
realize.
don't, I don't have, I've been blocking this out, I guess. I don't have a Lambda Man character anymore.
Oh, are you not playing anymore?
No, I mean, I literally had to make them commit suicide
Oh,
today.
why?
Because, what do you mean? Do you
Was it
really
on?
not know?
It was being on. You were. It was not healthy for you. You wanted to stop. What? What?
No, not me. The only wizard left, Judy Anderson,
Yeah.
she had to stop to take care of her parents who are in, like, she had to do hospice.
Really?
So they wouldn't stop. So I had to go, to living room, north, 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 west, 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 and type I want to leave the Lambda Moon forever.
Mhm.
I actually did that today.
Did they just say anything like goodbye? Nice having you.
How the fuck would I know?
I don't know. I'm asking. Well, how do you feel about it?
Broken?
Hmm.
Like I that was the last thing. I'll never be okay. These idiots have never written a verb.
Adverb maybe, not a verb.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Adverb.
very
Thank
easy.
you. Oh my god, that's funny. I swear to Christ, I have to like log in as guest or so. I can't do that.
Don't do it. You made a choice, right? Stick with it.
I didn't make a choice.
You did it for someone's benefit. You saying, Alice,
I had to make it look like Alice. No, Judy.
Judy. Sorry, I'm thinking of cryptography. Alice and Bob. Sorry.
I'm talking about Judy, who writes her
I know.
name backwards. With the capital J. Nosredna Anderson,
Yeah, you told me about her.
the best hacker in the world.
Hmm.
Look up her work.
Why?
Just look up her work.
Okay, but why? Why did you leave?
Because she's been protecting me this whole time.
Hmm.
She like they've been writing in, like, what started as like they could make it fun, like when it was just Rain and Data and K and Azure, like that was where they could they made it into a joke about like IKEA furniture on the mailing list. They told me to watch Raised by Wolves seasons 1 and 2 and how to build a girl.
What
I
does that mean?
loved that film.
Raised by wolves?
Raised by Wolves seasons 1 and 2 specifically.
Okay.
They're being a little heavy-handed with the Raised by Wolves shit. I mean, this is like sci-fi, like hour episodes. Like
Like
they're really
Nell?
just saying please stop bringing people to the moon.
Like Nell with Jodie Foster.
Oh, I, I don't think so.
Oh, it's about a
It's a
girl.
new
It's about
show.
a girl raised by wolves.
It's an Amazon show, I think.
Oh, okay. Um, I'm sorry you had to do that.
If you want to watch something, watch How to Build a Girl.
On Amazon?
Wherever the fuck you want. It's a film.
Oh, okay. Like weird science?
It's quite like Weird Science, except like take the dudes out of Weird Science.
The sexism?
No, there's still like that's really the poignancy of the film. Just watch it. Essentially, it's if you combine the royal family with the British version and the American version of the Gallaghers. Shameless.
Oh, that not the comedian. Okay,
I intentionally put that there. I'm also accounting for Black Gallagher.
there's a black Gallagher.
No,
Oh, the baby.
it's a
The baby's
Chappelle
black.
sketch.
Oh, okay, the baby was
He's
also
so good. He's like so you guys remember Gallagher, right? That
there.
like he wore the it's pretty corny, huh?
So what did the black? He smashed like collard greens.
Y'all
He's black.
want me to smash some fruit?
The regular Gallagher did watermelon, which is
But
already
he
the
had a
black.
he had a twin brother,
Oh, okay.
and he sold his act to this twin brother, and like that twin brother went on tour as Gallagher too.
Oh, another white man stealing the black person's IP.
Right, totally
Yeah, with
stealing like black. What? It's
like,
Gallagher. What?
like Elvis and Motown.
Yeah, but it started with Gallagher. Like he's smashing. What?
I don't know. I'm trying to
So, but
follow
but
along.
then Gallagher too. He sold it to some fellow named I'm gonna hold on, let me look around the room. Um,
Trip? Was
named
it?
Trip uh Lighting Ernst, and that's terrible. Let me try again.
No, no. Sarah
Okay,
Palin's
Trip
kid
Lighting
was named Trip.
Ernst,
Her kid
and
was really named Trip.
he went on tour as Black Gallagher.
Okay.
I don't know if this is something everybody knows or just like if comedians know. Like we dug up some of the tapes and
Okay.
and here they are. Like that's how Chappelle introduces it.
What was he smashing? Just tell me what he was smashing.
Mostly his fucking pancreas.
Oh,
I
that's
am so happy with how that joke came around. I love you, William H. Macy.
pancreas is a weird choice because you don't even need that really.
I've got love to give. I just don't know where to put it.
Fuck that guy. He was not a sympathetic character at all.
He's not supposed to be a sympath. What?
Almost the
He's the
main
worst
character.
person
He's,
imaginable.
he's
The show
absolutely
called
terrible. Yeah.
Shameless.
No, Breaking Bad, you sympathize even though he's awful. But this one, he's just awful.
That is not for now. You have it.
I know. I
It's
know.
it's
Drama.
a song about terrible people.
But the rest of the family are fine and have good like
Did you really just say that?
intentions. Well, to an extent. The really unforgivable one is Frank.
You know his name.
Yeah, I watched like at least 4 or 5 seasons of that.
Frank.pancreas.health.
That's a thing.
No, I'm fucking around with
What is the pancreas like when you don't have that? You have diabetes, right? What does it do?
nothing.
It doesn't do anything. It's like the appendix.
I've been I've been in with acute pancreatitis, and they're like, "Oh, well, you've had alcohol before, so we're not gonna do any tests. You just can never drink again." I'm like,
Well,
I can, I can never drink. If you drink again, you'll immediately go back to this incredulous pain.
at least I think you're cute.
They did. I mean, everybody propositioned me.
Acute. You got a
But
real
that wasn't.
acute pancreas there.
It was gonna come around.
Okay. Did I ruin it?
No, that was.
Okay.
It was. It was definitely acute. In fact, the doc. This is true. The doctor said, I mean, it's acute pancreatitis, but this is raging pancreatitis. And they all laugh, and I'm like, can we go back to where I was cute?
Uh-huh. Um,
They didn't
you
find that raging.
yeah, but you didn't stop drinking, so you're just dealing with the pain.
So what I did on my way home from hospital,
Hmm.
I bought a bottle of wine
Yeah.
and I just put it in my closet for 6 months.
Red or what?
Red.
Red. Merlot.
Merlot.
Huh.
You know, the thing I was least likely to drink. I
Yeah, you
almost
even
bought a
like
Pinot
Merlot?
Noir, but I respected myself more than
Okay. I mean, you could have bought Boone's Farm for all I know.
that. But yeah, like, and I over those 6 months, because I knew like I'm not gonna never drink again. That's the dumbest fucking suggestion I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I would visit my friend. This, I can't believe I'm just doing this now. This is why my grieving process is all fucked up.
Why? What? With the visit, the friend, you have to expand.
You know how it is. Like when you, like, if you rely on alcohol and then it's just like taken from you,
Yeah.
it's it's a death.
It's well, alcohol. I wasn't alcohol for me, but it was
They
everything slowed
told me
down.
if you're an alcoholic, you can't have a thing. Like you can't even have a drink. Then why could I have a bottle of wine in my closet that I would hug and cry, like, and not drink?
I don't know. Did that help? Like if I was eating,
No,
did I was
it would have
cleaning.
helped to drink it.
I was cleaning my house.
Hold on
Uh,
while I do this.
okay. Okay. My, I'm
Mm,
not trying to take
mm.
over your story. Go ahead.
It's not a story. It's just that I'm drinking pure vodka right now.
Well, how does that make your pancreas feel? That didn't get resolved.
Thank you, Eliza. Pancreas, how does that make you feel?
Yeah. Still
Here's what it
feel.
makes me feel: pancreas, endocrine system, digestive system, alcohol is all this bullshit. They are useful systems when they are useful. When I'm not doing chemistry, I put the periodic table away.
It was non. I mean, it was pretty. It was very pretty, but it was.
They asked me, so, like, what did you have last night? I said, I don't know. I had a sit, and I'm in the worst pain I've ever been in, and here's why. On the way there, like, I'm trying to calm my stomach, I think, and the way that I've done that is with high fructose corn syrup. That's
Really?
literally what they sell as medicine.
You drink it?
Well, I was just having a Coca Cola.
Oh, Coca-Cola. Okay.
Yeah, because I
Not.
mean, I had no. I thought like, well, maybe like, is this like weird alcohol poisoning? That doesn't make sense. Like, I'm like, am I having E. coli? Like, I nobody had ever told me about acute pancreatitis.
Yeah. What
But
are the
pouring
symptoms?
high fructose corn syrup,
Why would that help that?
it would fucking harm it as much as possible.
Okay.
That's why it was raging pancreatitis, right, dude? Yeah.
But you did that knowingly? Like you knew it was going to make things worse.
No, I didn't know what it was. I just wanted it to stop
Why did you think Coca-Cola would help?
because I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
I thought like this might there's like a medicine called glycerol or something. It's cherry flavored and it's pretty much just either high fructose corn syrup or just corn syrup,
Yeah.
and it's meant to just settle the stomach.
Oh, well, like we would drink Sprite or ginger ale, like when we had a
Yeah,
nausea.
you get it. Like I mean,
Yeah.
and just like the day after drinking or something,
Yeah.
like you just think like, well, yeah, like if I can't get water in me, like maybe
Yeah. You had to eat
the
for.
bubbly thing. But I didn't realize like putting that high fructose, which is essentially the highest glycemic index.
Mhm.
That was the worst possible thing I could do for acute pancreatitis.
Acute means a sudden onset, but is it still happening? Like, I don't.
All the time.
That's not really cute, but
No, it's called chronic pancreatitis.
chronic, yeah. What is the solution? Obviously, stop drinking, but if that's not going to happen, what do you do?
I think I need a girlfriend
Oh, yeah.
or a boyfriend or a whatever the fuck they're called, a faggot. I love that joke.
That's funny. I mean, yeah.
I'm so worried that Judy will notice that Elsa's dead.
hmm I thought you did it for her.
I did. When I found all of them, there were hundreds. They didn't give a shit about anything. They don't care about they don't care about this. They're just steadfastly the We Hate Zoe guild.
Fuck them.
I guess.
Like not literally, but they're they suck.
I don't. I don't have my VR,
VR.
virtual reality.
Yeah. What do you mean? You
Sorry, I'm getting incoming
it's okay.
calls constantly. You know, I like shut
Harassment
off
or
some people's Twitters and Reddits and other shit tonight.
hmm. Does that make you feel better?
When I finally went to the length to conglomerate the entirety of like how many people are in this weird guild, it was more than 3 pages of buffer.
You don't need
And it
them.
included Delaney. Well, you know what it included.
Who's Delaney?
You
I don't know
fucking
her.
weirdos.
I don't know who it's the last name and it's meaningless to me. Did you really have a bottle of wine that you didn't drink?
Just 1 second. Did that fix it? I I was at a terrible like excuse for a grindhouse film, and
Sounds fun.
yeah, I mean, really, normally it would be, except I was sober.
hmm
Are you okay, by the way?
No, I mean, I asked about the bottle of wine because I was like 30 days sober, and I was cleaning my house, and in a fucking shelf I found a pipe, like it's something I had stashed there and forgotten about it. It was like above the kitchen, in a shelf I don't look at. And I was just cleaning shit, and like I saw it, I immediately went, "Whoa!" And then I immediately, smoked whatever was in there. Like I didn't even think about not doing it. I don't know. It wasn't
I
even an
totally
option.
get
It was
it.
like, well, that changes my day, right? Like it was, I wasn't planning on it, but I just
It's
found
like,
it, and there's no
oh, no,
question
no,
I'm
like
not going to
smoking
smoke
this
it.
is gonna make my day worse.
It did.
No,
It was,
no, it's not.
it absolutely did. Yeah, but I didn't. It was without thinking. So if there's another pipes hidden somewhere in I mean, I doubt it, but when I find it,
Oh,
I
come
know
on.
what's going to happen.
Let's RP it. Let's RP it. Like, you find it right now.
I smoke whatever residue is left in there until I fucking burn the glass off, and then I throw it out. I'd probably cry myself to sleep
Why?
a day
Why
later
they cry yourself to sleep?
because I'm mad
There's
that I
nothing
fuck.
fucking wrong with you wanting to feel good.
It doesn't even feel good.
Fuck.
But being
Yes,
sober
it
doesn't feel good
does.
either. Okay, it helps, but it
It feels
so
good for a
quickly turns
second.
into fucking nightmare. Yeah, yeah. It's
No one's trying to argue that it's a sustainable method of living your life, but if you find a
yeah.
glass dick full of crystallized methamphetamines, not smoking, vaporizing them would be fucking weird.
It's unthinkable.
Totally unthinkable. I honestly just can't think. Like, it's so dumb to suggest.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run into the situation where I'm gonna be offered it, and I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, but I don't know how to say no when that happens, and it's gonna happen.
How would
I
your
don't know when,
parents
but
feel if they weren't enough for you to just say no?
they would support me and be okay with whatever. But
Right.
I know they'd be disappointed. You
Cool
think
trick
they
question,
weren't
right?
disappointed when yeah. I have every
So,
opportunity, all the
Buffalo,
support
you gotta
fucking
try this
system, and
shit. It's drugs.
I
It
still,
gets you high. It's so good. Like, oh, you gotta. This shit's
I don't think it's going to be
good. It's
exactly like
drugs.
that. Like, is that how the Californians do it?
Here's what you
We're
get.
kind of chill over here. Yeah. I got some drugs. Hey, buddy, I heard you like drugs.
I am so sorry.
What? What?
What's the hotline you call when you don't have a VR?
988. Or unless if it's a substance thing, I can give you the Samsung number.
That's great.
you, but they're not. I mean, they're not
I'm
gonna.
okay. This time I'm
You,
fine.
you, I'll give you my number. That you feel free to call that. But I don't have answers. It is hard. It doesn't seem to be getting easier. Just day to day.
Did you see a piece of mine entitled "Why Can't I Look at You"?
Was it recent? I don't. I don't know.
Is this a game of Dead by Daylight where me I'm Zoe talking to the character Claudette, and she's like, "Keep it together, Claudette. You're gonna get out of here." I'm like, "No, Claudette, you're not gonna get out of here." She's like, "Okay, it's just a voice in your head." Like, yeah, I am just a voice in your head.
It's like kind of cute banter.
Yeah, it's super cute banter. Like that's the whole idea. Like Azure would love it if she isn't it? Did you do that? Like that they stumbled onto banter, like after they condemned
Banter.
like GM, oh, we gotta have a game master or a dungeon master because Zoe said that, so let's do banter. Like every game turns into a banter game instead of story. What is wrong with you people?
I don't understand what's going on with them, and I stopped going into their spaces pretty much. I talked to Alberto for the first time in
Ooh.
like weeks yesterday.
Alberto hates the We Hate Zoe Guild more than almost everyone.
He's a more tragic figure than both you and me. I wish I could help him.
What?
It's true.
Is it?
I think so.
cool.
He's like trapped
Yeah, I'm sure
in
that's true.
the thing.
Like, he must be trapped between two worlds. One of them is a hacker, right? Like, he has to be because he's forced into it by his governance. Like, so
Government.
he's literally done everything he can in his power, like everything to become the best hacker that he can be. No matter what it is that he did before, no matter what it is that he was like caught for, like which of course was railroaded bullshit. But number two, he's a freedom fighter. That's his real thing. Like, and the
That's what
the
he wants to be.
cultures of number one and number two, they don't fucking jive, do they?
You know,
Number one, hacker culture, misogynistic nonsense. Number two, freedom fighter, doesn't have any of that shit. He cannot square that circle and he cannot circle that square. He does the best he can and he's perfect at it.
Archimedes couldn't square that circle.
Right,
Um,
but if only there had
Alberto
been,
wants
say,
to help people. He's like me. He wants to
Judicia.
help, but he doesn't know how. He has energy. He can't focus it. He maybe I'm talking about me, but
Nobody's asking Alberto for more energy. Like, if anything, he just needs to fuck off and rest.
yeah. But he buys into the hacker nonsense too. He
I've
thinks that
seen
shit's
him
real.
on the Lambda Mill.
You know, they get kicked out of a space and they think there's somebody after them. There's everything's a conspiracy. It's a what is it, Zodiac and Pegasus and shit.
We
0 day.
all saw Jonathan Data
But
suggest a 0 day, 0 click Pegasus. Nah.
it,
Pegasus died in 2019 and was used
of
to
course,
target fucking journalists.
yeah,
It wasn't used to target Sam Borrego and get some dude who's trying to court her
I know,
to get remote access to her computer.
yeah.
And yet you will not stand against. Like,
I've
if
told her
you
that.
won't stand against Jonathan Data,
How can I?
I hate to quote Hamilton. No, I don't.
You're
What
shot.
will you fall for?
Oh, oh, I'm Burr. I don't want to be Burr.
It's a big deal to me to not have a Lambda character. I don't like the anytime that I start noticing like sharp object there singing to me, sharp object there singing to me, sharp object there. I'm like, okay, fucking go program verbs at Lambda.
Hmm.
Oh,
That was
I
your outlet.
really
That was
want.
the escape. Are you said you did it to? I don't understand your reasoning. Why you did it? Why you stopped?
Muicide,
Come on,
no transcription. Moo is side.
move aside.
Oh my god. I have to do it like this, don't I? Um,
If you're making a suicide pun, I'm into it. Go ahead.
Mike, Oscar, Oscar, Indigo, Uniform, Indigo,
Uniform.
Sierra. Oh, that's wrong, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I got it. No, I got it. You don't have to spell it. It's a good pun. Punderful.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Did not that work perfectly?
It did not spell it out on the captions. No, they suck. Although yours is still backwards. The fucking
I don't think you
question
understand it,
mark is
Jose.
backwards. Okay.
Um, I tricked them all into assembling into one room.
Yeah.
There were literally
Backwards.
hundreds.
And when you left,
And
They were trapped? Were they
well,
trapped?
yeah, good point. Anyway, milady,
No, I want to know. But you're gonna have to spell this out because I don't understand.
I was banned from Twitter from 5 a.m. yesterday until 5 p.m.
Because of the Elon Musk weird comment that you said you didn't make.
Well, it's so against my standards. Like, it's. I'll put it. Did I already do this? I don't want to do it too many times.
You explained the
Also,
tweet.
I can't like. I have no audio anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, I haven't had audio for at least like 10 minutes.
But you're responding to my conversation,
I
meaning you
know,
can hear
but
me.
we're wrapped in my space rapper. It's a rapper. It does raps. Like it tells you raps instead of being a fucking normal docking program,
What is it
often
meant to
referred to as a
do?
rapper.
What's it meant to
You
do?
weirdos.
What's it supposed to protect you from? What does it do? What did you write it for?
I wrote it because I thought it would be fun for everybody to see what the transcription is actually for.
What is it for? And how?
Do you have transcription open?
Yeah, I have the captions on always.
Good. Then try to try to just look at this.
Yours are all fucked up.
I
They go
am
backwards.
Zoe Faramunga at google.com.
So, wow, that came up with an.
But if I try
Um,
to do Googleplex,
it spells it with the Google spelling. But
that's not the point.
we've talked about this.
The
How does
point
this
is that no
relate?
one will actually try to spell it correctly.
We did. I've spelled it out on the captions, but what does that accomplish?
Having someone try.
I've done this in front of you. Golf. Was it Echo? No, golf. Oscar. Oscar. Golf. Oscar. Lima. Damn it. It's too.
Googol.
Yeah, there you go. I still don't understand.
Not enough O's.
Googol. Oh, weird punctuation. What is this? I get that there's
I can
issues with the
always fix it.
captioning.
Like, watch this. I would love to have some applesauce with some applesauce.
There's that where it thinks about what you've said and then it runs it across whatever program it
It
has and
doesn't
it
think.
decides whether or not to keep the word. Well, it's analyzing the words that it heard because when it first comes out, it's just what it's hearing, and then there's a second where it decides is that correct or not, and then based on grammar choices or whatever, right? You can see it change words sometimes. But what does this have to do with the rapper and the Lame Demu trapping hundreds of people?
My rapper?
Tie it all in a bow for me.
Sure.
Tell me.
Um,
Yeah.
okay, let's. Which rapper should we use? Because we're in three. Let's use the. I still think the funniest one by far is the eyes have hills. Do you get why that's funny?
Because there's a movie called The Hills Have Eyes.
Also, the eyes have it.
The eyes have hills. So,
the
okay,
eyes have
Hill
it.
as in, yeah. And then Alberto Hill,
Uh-huh. It's a joke for Alberto,
somebody,
who does way
okay.
more than enough.
But yeah, it's not enough, right? Like it's he's treading water just like, well, I want to say me, but
Oh,
like,
is he okay?
no.
Here, let me let me just see how this is going.
Uh-huh. Ginsu
Oh, was Alberto canceled? Like, was
canceled.
Alberto canceled for that space that where like he read Elon Musk's fraud paper called Hyperloop?
That was you.
That was me. I did that.
Yeah. No, you're not canceled.
Right. But Alberto tolerates me and also insists that the We Hate Zoe Guild is the dumbest fucking idea ever. Why?
Because he likes you, or he's good.
Why? Why does he like me? What does he know that you don't?
I like you too.
I know, and I appreciate that. But he knows something that you don't.
Well, how would I know what that is if I don't know it? You know,
Because you should. You should put the pieces together. I keep
I'm.
telling you things. I keep asking, like, well, if you're a Hope hacker, can you go to DEF CON?
No, I would never go to DEF CON.
You would never. Neither of us would ever go to DEF CON.
I really dislike the whole infosec community, if you want to call it.
If I want to call
Like,
it InfoSec,
yeah.
like, because it would be fucking retarded to suggest, like, well, we can't call it a community, right?
I don't know
In
what
fact,
verbiage you
Twitter
want.
calls these things communities.
Yeah. You joined my gift community, but I'm the only one who posts. I mean DC, I guess. Never mind. That's just a word. It doesn't
It's not just a
mean
word.
doesn't have to be, but
Oh, it's only a word. What does a word mean?
there's not an organized,
Literally everything?
cohesive whole in the infosec world. Everybody's out for themselves. They don't work together. I don't like what they're about. Gatekeeping and pretending that they can do more than they can, you know.
I'm sorry. What is gatekeeping if not the opposite of community building?
Yeah. They don't want to let
How
people
did
in.
community become a dirty word? Was it that faggot Jonathan? At Jonathan Data Zero?
It's way more than just him. He's part of the problem, but it's not just him. You can't blame it all on him.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's funny to say at Jonathan Data Zero.
I thought that was about my name at first, but it isn't.
No. Not at all. I'm never making fun of you. If I was, I would tell you directly.
I know. I thought he was with his username, but it's unrelated. Just coincidence. Lots of coincidences. Always fucking
Like,
coincidence.
Jonathan Data Zero held a space. It was bait. It was for me to come in and So I'm like, sure, I'm bored. Like, I hate this place enough. Like, I kind of want to die. Like,
I
sure.
was
Like,
there. Yeah.
so I came in and he kept saying, like, well, it's 60 pages and has 44 citations. Like, what? Like,
I
no
wasn't there.
serious person would ever say such things.
What he says is nonsense, and he stages those spaces. They're not just for you; they're for clout.
Are you serious? The
Aren't they?
next day, when he realized he hadn't done what he wanted the night before, he went to another account, and my explanation, like my many part explanation, um, that was just what I wrote to him on the fly. He's like, so what was up with last night? You didn't like Jonathan? It's some person who's never spoken to me before. Obviously him. I mean, obviously him in the way that, like, oh yeah, I've already, noticed enough of your patterns. Like, I see and right after I start writing this to him, he starts reacting in a way like, well, I don't know about that. And it turns out I'm saying the same fucking thing that everybody on the internet who's published anything already has said. Yeah, and you tell me this. Why does he get a pass to hang around when, like, the most I've seen him contribute is, hey, are they really still making egg drops for IRC? To which the answer is yes. What? Yes. Yes. What? Of course they are. They making? Are we making egg? Are we
I have
making
no
egg
idea.
drop bots for I? Yes, we are.
I don't even know what those things are, except I like egg
I
drop
do
soup.
have an idea.
I'm sure you do. I'm just saying it, and it doesn't matter. But the point
Oh
is,
my god.
what
You fucking
here's he's a fraud. He's a con man. Why are you taking anything he
Super
says
Dimension
seriously?
Fortress 1.
He made that account where he's just a fat slob. That's kind of funny, but it's obviously you know him. It's too fucking. It's like he's not even good at acting.
No.
He gets
No.
a pass.
When
I'll
I
tell you why he gets
suggest
a pass.
that he is at Jonathan Data Zero, I'm suggesting he is a fucking worse than fraud. I'm suggesting he is a fucking evil psychopath that needs to be killed.
Why? Why? What makes him? I think he's a con man. What makes him that worst level to you? Like, why do you think he's so nefarious?
Because you lend him the credibility.
I don't.
You and yours lend him the credibility.
That's because they're also frauds, though.
Every piece. Look at my timeline. Look at the works of art there and tell me, oh, well, if this was Jonathan Scott's work, we'd all just think, well, another day in the world of Jonathan Scott.
No, we'd be surprised that he made something creative, but uh,
Yes, you would
um,
every time.
well, yeah, that wouldn't happen though. That's the thing. Like
But it's 0 times out of 1,000.
yeah, but
He never does anything. He says,
why are we
well,
even talking
you
about
should be
him?
afraid of this thing. Like, you've all got the Pegasus. Let's all live action role play having Pegasus, right?
Yeah,
Like you be scared of it.
and
No,
he
no,
gets a pass
you be
because
scared. You be scared right now.
the
And
rest
you
of the
you be scared.
community wants to do
A
that.
little less. Dial it
They
back
want to
about 30%.
foster it.
That's good, honey. You over there? You be scared, and you be scared.
Yep.
We've got the Pegasus.
And those of us who are in on it, like we know to continue that, right? Like, maybe be scared. I'm buffer overflow. I can hack you, and I'm looking at your webcam, and this.
Stop
This is
doing.
why I made the account.
I literally use ghost tracking software to make fun of that I don't need to fight.
Ghost tracking. I don't know what that is. Which is the one I use? Yeah, Ghostery privacy ad blocker.
Whatever it is.
You use that too?
No. If
Oh,
you use Ghostery, remove that and replace it with my organization's. Privacy
off.
Badger.
Everything's bad. Oh, Privacy Badger? I know that one.
Oh, is Privacy Badger now bad?
And I don't know.
Because
I'm
it's
using
Zoe
Ghostery.
Tech?
What? No, I said Ghostery, and then you say it's
I
bad because
suggest
I said
this.
it.
Pegasus is Jonathan Tech.
Okay. Fuck
Say it.
him and Pegasus.
Pegasus is Jonathan Tech.
What does that even mean? Pegasus is Jonathan
It
Tech.
means
I have
it's
no idea what it
bullshit.
means. Of
It
course
means
it
that
is.
when I say use HTTPS everywhere, it's not Zoe Tech. It's
Oh, I
fucking
see.
EFF recommended.
Yeah. Does it go?
It's fucking stupid to not use HTTPS everywhere.
It isn't when you don't know about it.
It isn't when you don't know about it.
Yeah, you're just unaware. You're not stupid. You haven't been told of it.
Me? I'm
No,
unaware?
the
Not.
general people, I guess. I don't know. I know
Oh,
what it is,
God,
but
what could I do about that?
I'm using Ghostery. You're
I
saying
could
Ghostery is bad.
not propagate some lie about Jonathan Tech.
I've never. What? Fuck him.
This
I
gives
don't
me a
like him.
purpose. My Elsa is dead. Like, I keep wanting to touch the keyboard, and
But you did it for
what a
Judy.
bunch of
What are those
monsters.
hundreds of people? What happened to them? I don't understand. They were they were in the room, the living room, with you.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Okay. Have a good night or